Ninja Video Ninja doesn't have a visual prompt if your mic is picking up if you're talking, does it?
No. But I can tell you that we can hear Cheyenne and Tracy.
That's what I thought. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought. Everybody on the stream can hear both of you two.
Two shows for one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I should learn how to be quieter.
Okay. So, before we get too far in, what we'll do is we'll just get you guys to do a quick intro. Who you guys actually are, and then what you guys are playing for this one shot. So we'll start with Lucas.
My name is Lucas. Tonight I'm playing Nusagi Swoop Sudden, who is a Harengon Gloomstalker Ranger, who goes by the name Noose.
Excellent. Next up, we'll go with Casey. Damn it. We'll go with Casey from not the streaming community.
My name is Casey. I am playing a Minotaur cleric tonight. I know, shocking, I'm playing a cleric. I just thought I'd, branch out, try something new, see how it goes. Fun fact, Minotaur can't see in the dark.
Neither can Harengon.
Who knew? Fucking dark vision. God damn it.
Does this Minotaur like to drink?
And my character's name is... All of my characters like to drink. If I ever play a character that doesn't like to drink, somebody take me out back and shoot me.
Classic.
My character's name is Miro because I'm lazy.
Yeah, that is Aurum backwards for all of you keeping track at home.
That is correct.
Alrighty, next up, Shannon.
Alright, well, I'm Shannon. I am playing Goliath Barbarian. My name is Mavic Gintalamu the Stonefist.
Mavic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mavic.
That's what fit on your name tag, you're going to get Mavic.
So, fun fact, if we shorten your name to Mav, we can be Mav and Noose instead of Mav and Goose.
Oh,
man. Top Gun in the house. Also, fun fact, Deora popped by the chat and has already given the first monster advantage with channel points. So there's that.
Oh no.
Yeah. Note to self, don't fight the first monster.
Yep. Alright. Next up, Keisha.
I am, my name's Casey. Surprise, surprise, we have two of us now. I'm a Dragonborn monk, and my character's name is Kishimizu because I'm lazy and decided to use my stream name.
I like it. Alright, and Cryptic Chris.
I'm Cryptic Chris. I'm also lazy and just using my Twitch name, and I'm playing a elf wizard. And my actual name is Chris.
What? No.
Alrighty.
Mind if we call you Casey to keep things clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so little one shot, kind of set in a kind of fantasy feudal Japan type of vibe in terms of where things are set here. And you guys were kind of relatively newly formed adventuring party, and sure enough, in the last town you guys were in, some couriers were dispatched from a village not too far away named Panlong Village. They are promising a reward of 400 gold pieces to travel to their home and help cure a poison river but that's been poisoned by a foul creature. They'll help provide you with food, lodging, and transportation. And you guys have decided to take them up on this. Can't go wrong with more gold. So, in terms of Panlong Village, show this to. I think I can show it to you guys here. Need my art. Sorry, guys. Fun fact: when you grab a one shot, takes a little bit to get used to how they decided to organize everything.
Makes sense.
From afar, the view of Panlong can only be represented with the word beautiful. Soft mist spills in and out of the air around you, and a gentle breeze follows the abstract stone pathway that leads you to the village entrance. The riverboat you took to the outskirts of Panlong heads back to the town from which you came. However, it's here that the perfection ends. Not tarnished so much by its people, only what they suffer. You see a lot of the homes in disarray, sites of recent battle, and looks like bodies piled in the streets like a plague afflicts this domain. As you approach, though, you see kind of rekindled hope in the eyes of some of the townspeople. Not all of them seem to kind of have the strength to display it, but several of them kind of reach out to you, beckoning you over and say, can you help us? And move you guys to the little Panlong map here. So you guys have just kind of come, this is just representing all of you. You should all see it now. And you see, looks like a fairly, what would be a very nice town. But kind of the serenity is broken by this consistent kind of pang of, there's some cries and coughing you hear in the backgrounds, and these looking fairly desperate villagers petitioning you for help. What do you guys like to do?
Who's got the charisma in this group?
Not me.
Not me.
I got no charisma skills.
Man, we really fucked up, guys.
Yeah,
You're all the face people. Perfect. Team charisma
Right.
dump stat.
Chris, you too?
No, I got a 10.
I mean, 10's
Same.
pretty good. You're not repulsive.
That's right.
I got a 9.
These people
have an
want help.
11.
They're probably going to talk to you.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
if-
have any.
I think we should find the people that hired us.
I'll stick my great axe in the air and just say, "Where's your leader?"
I mean, Lord Bojing and Lady Beifong run the village now. They're usually at the temple, the house temple,
That way?
and gestures up towards the structure at A1. I don't know if the labels are showing to you guys, but
No, we don't get labels.
good. This is A1. It is. You see in the distance. It's a tall, kind of almost like a really tall pagoda-like structure. It's bordering on like a tower. It sits on a rise kind of overlooking the village. And looking at the kind of roof, the tiles look almost kind of like a sapphire colored fish scale on the multi-tiered roof. Are you guys approaching?
Yeah.
I'll head off in that direction.
Yeah, you guys just see Mavic just start like the villager's like, thank you. I can. Oh, you're going. Oh, okay. As you approach the temple, doesn't take you very long. It's not a huge village. You guys would know the population. This area probably between 500 and 800 people. At least it was before the troubles began. The front door of the temple resembles like a dragon's mouth. Its tongue, a long red carpet that rolls down the short flight of stone steps. A well-dressed individual stands on the stairs just beyond the door. He beckons you forward in a welcoming way. You think assuring you that the very realistic dragon mouth won't swallow you whole.
You need help?
Well,
Well, aren't you direct? Yes, my name is Lord Bojing. Come, sit and talk. He kind of ushers you inside if you guys will follow.
I hop
I'll
to
follow.
You
What
hop
was that,
up.
Lucas?
it. I hop up.
God.
How tall are you, Lucas?
I am 5'8". I'm 5'8", about 180 pounds.
That's not
Lots
bad.
of quad muscle.
Yeah.
I got like speed skater kind of physique.
It's Bugs Bunny with a bow. Let's be real. So, am I to assume then that you've heard and that our couriers were able to send word?
Yes, that's why we're here.
Have you ever encountered something this grave? He just kind of like gestures back into the courtyard where you can see, person kind of with a cloth wrapped around their mouth, piling bodies into a cart.
I've seen some shit, but this is pretty bad.
Is this disease communicable?
We don't believe it to be disease, but poison in the water. But there's not much else to drink here. What are your motivations to help us?
Truthfully, my share of 400 gold. Normally I do bounty hunting, but this is much more lucrative.
And the rest of you?
The money's nice, but personally, I'm more interested in the knowledge that I might find here.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal. One which many travel here seeking. Have you heard of Sorel?
I have not.
None of you have heard of Sorel, just for the record. So, show this to you guys. So you guys should all see that
Look at
Sorel, the sickening, was an evil that plagued us long ago. My father was able to banish him, but at the cost of his own life. We had expected all of the troubles to fade away with his banishment, yet his shadow hunters still assail us almost daily, though we seem to be holding our own. We believe there is a good water dragon named Puyan who lives beneath the river. That we believe he can fix it, but he has not been seen in some time. Fear he may be in peril.
You want us to find him too?
Well, what we need is for you to try and cleanse the river somehow. Kind of legend tells that he can do just that. But before we go too much further, I should introduce you to my sister. She and I share the governance of this village now. If you would follow me. And he kind of just whooshes past you quite quickly. You guys take a look at him. Let's toss out some perception checks. So if you just click perception on your character sheet, it'll roll it automatically for you.
Oh, Lucas.
I'm looking at the river. Or is that the river on the left?
That is the river.
Blue stuff.
Yeah, it's shiny and blue.
Yeah, can confirm. Perfect. So, Miro, Keisha, and Chris, you guys all notice that Lord Bojing seems pretty capable. He's wearing armor, has a weapon at his side, and it definitely isn't just like a civilian. Like, he definitely looks like he has martial training.
What kind of armor?
Studded leather.
Okay.
And it looks like it's a very fine short sword that he has, and a long bow that you can see at his back. Heading over, if you guys are following, to the pavilion. So you head down a short road. It's only about a 5-10 minute walk to this impressively large pavilion. There's a lot of commoners shuffling around preparing what appears to be a feast. As you enter with Lord Bojing, and this commoner kind of gets a look at some of you, especially you, Miro, and you, Mavic, you see him kind of like nervously look around and start to prep more food. He's like, we're gonna need just more, and gestures to some people to go back into the kitchen and start getting more food. as you continue up a flight of stairs into kind of like an antechamber, you see quite a beautiful figure, and Lord Bojing introduces her as, this is my sister, Lady Beifon. And she's like, oh, hi, are you must be the adventurers. Are the couriers found you? Are you gonna help us? Would you like some tea?
Yes. Yes to all the above.
And you hear her like ring a little bell, and one of her servants comes, and she's like, whispers something to them, and they run away. Wow, you guys are quite the eclectic bunch. Where do you come from? What do you like in your tea? Are you guys hungry?
Food's good. Hot water's fine.
Hot water and tea.
Are we sure that we want the water with the water being poisoned?
Oh, yes. I can see why that would be a concern. It's not much, but we have taken now to sending those of us strong enough to make the trip up into the mountains to bring drinkable water back from the mountain spring, though the trip is dangerous and they can't bring as much as we would hope.
We appreciate the kindness of giving us the tea that you worked so hard for.
Thank you. You're very, very, very nice. So, brother, did you inform them? Yeah. No. I mean, they said they were here to help us.
Is there something we should know?
Well, we don't know why the river has turned poisoned, but we're also a little bit concerned that Poyon's gone missing, the benevolent water dragon. We hope that Sorrel hasn't returned. Don't know though. If he does, we don't know how to banish him again. And if you are going to help us, you would most definitely need this. And she hands you, or holds out, I should say, a scroll. It looks almost like a kind of pale blue, tealish colored parchment. And it's, if you could think of like water paper, it looks like that. And it almost feels like wet to the touch, as if someone reaches out and touches it.
This looks like a wizard thing. Chris, maybe you should handle this.
And as you like say this to Chris, the lady like sees who Mavic looks at and like hands it towards you. This is the scroll of the river dragon. This will allow you access through the long dock. And as you guys were approaching and walked through town, you guys would have noticed the dock is very short. Like, it is like 6 feet long. Like, you can see like a few riverboats beside it. It's like you guys were all passively perceptive enough to notice like there was no long dock in town.
Where's the long dock?
Well, actually, just outside the pavilion here. Like, you don't have to leave right away. You get after the feast, of course. But just take the scroll to the dock, and read from the scroll, and it's right there. Can't miss it. Once you follow to the end of the dock, you will be granted access into Puyon's lair.
Whisper to Noose. Is this suspicious?
I think all of this is a little out of my realm. If Cryptic thinks it can work, then perhaps it can work.
Yeah, Cryptic, like, looking at this scroll, like, you definitely... actually, go ahead and make an Arcana check. 10? Yeah, definitely some, like, magic vibes coming off this scroll. Not exactly sure what you get, like, a slight, transmutation kind of vibe from it, as if it might have something to do with changing the structure of things.
I relay that information to the rest of our group.
Maybe, Keisha, you're a monk. You've been known to be wise. What do you think?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
A modest monk.
I've been told I'm not wise by the elders. I tend to accept that that's how it is. But if they say it works, who are we to disagree until we find out that it doesn't work, and then we can disagree.
I'll ask the lady, can we trust you?
I don't know why. We need your help. If there's anyone, I mean, we can't be picky. You were the first people who accepted the call. We're desperate. You roll insight. Little bit hard to read, Mavic. Noose and Cryptic, you don't get any, like, deceptive vibes from her. It's just, like, she looks like she is legitimately stressed and wants help.
Yeah. If they wanted to kill 5 schmoes, there's easier ways to do it. Unless the whole idea is to sacrifice us to one of these dragons. But I guess we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it.
I'll accept that.
Walk off the long dock.
I'll hold my hand out to her for a handshake. We accept.
We're gonna...
Sorry, you were waiting for a handshake, Mavic?
Oh, I held out my hand for a handshake. We accept.
Yes, thank you. And she bends down and takes your hand kind of, like, awkwardly, then, like, takes a step back and, like, gives you, like, a deep bow. She's like, well, the feast should be nearly ready. You want to eat and then perhaps that's not too much of an imposition to head off.
So, if this scroll works, we're gonna take a short walk off a long dock, and if it doesn't, we're gonna take a long walk off a short dock. I feel like there's a joke in here somewhere.
I would definitely make sure you use the scroll before you go off the dock. The water being poisoned and all.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I should be fine.
Is it poison on contact?
I think we should pass on the food and just head to the dock. We don't have time for eating.
But food.
Well, I don't know. We don't want to be rude.
I'm a 300-pound minotaur. I need some grub to keep this body going.
Yeah, we don't want Miro to get hangry, do we?
Oh, no.
There's
Do
at
not.
least one of us that would probably look pretty tasty after this.
Yeah, don't even think about it, big fella. I don't make good stew.
Feast.
Feast.
All right. Yes, right this way. And she gestures you downstairs to the the pavilion proper. And as you guys are kind of gathering for the feast, grab your guys' tokens. It's like a great spread. Food is amazing. Oops. I broke Keisha's token. I'm gonna go do that. Grab Keisha's token from the landing page. That's all. Alright, move you guys over here. So the food just keeps coming. These commoners just continually like ply you with an amazing spread. You guys like look over. Everyone seems to be enjoying. Lord Bojing and is eating the dish as well. Every time you kind of look over at Lady Beifong, you notice that like the bowls and plates in front of her are empty, but she keeps having more food dropped off in front of her.
So she gets food delivered to her, and then the food isn't there. Is that what you're saying?
It just seems like she's like eating it incredibly fast.
Oh, got it.
And like every time you glance back, the bowls are all empty.
Can I perception check her just to see maybe if she's like on the level?
Yeah.
Because I also noticed that when she talks very quickly as well.
Yeah,
So maybe there's something there.
10.
Yep. She's got food, all right.
Yeah, like at this point, you're like, she just must be a really fast eater. Anyone getting up to anything at dinner?
Down.
Chowing
Down. Your alcohol? I assume there's some sort of ale or mead being served. Wine.
Sake.
Yeah, it's wine and sake.
Delicious. Is it warm sake or just room temperature? Or just, temperature?
It's just room temperature.
Oh, fucking amateurs. Alright, I accept it.
Okay. And as you guys have kind of been eating now for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, can I just get a round of perception checks?
Food is great.
Yeah.
I doubled.
Everyone except for Miro and Noose. You guys are just like food coma. This is the best food you guys have had in a long time of being on the road. But Noose and Miro, you guys are like looking around the room, just kind of like leaning back in your chairs. And you notice that the flames in the corner of the room go from being like a nice warm orange color and suddenly like flare this like weird blackish like purple flame. And with that,
That didn't take long.
you see these kind of shadowy warriors just kind of like coalesce out of the darkness behind these pillars. And we gonna roll
This guy's here for the entertainment portion of the night.
some initiative. If you did not notice the flames flaring, you have disadvantage on initiative, so roll again, Shannon.
Okay.
I slip a $5 in the closest guy's G, and then
That one, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
Saki really hit the spot.
better to use it on initiative. So initiative will be on your character sheet at the top. in the middle-ish. 10, 15. Can I get Casey and Chris to both roll again?
I think Casey's letting the dogs out.
Other
Or
Casey.
no.
Alrighty.
Guess you can't get worse than a 1.
Well, I mean,
Can't get
you
worse
could
than
it could be your drop stat.
That's true. It could be. All right. So we now are in initiative, and Chris, you are up first.
Okay.
So, there is a little cheat sheet that I put in at the. If you look in like the journal above your character sheet, there should be a combat turn cheat sheet you can open. So basically, every turn you can move
Yep.
up to 30 feet, which is all these tiles are 5 feet on the grid. You can take an action, and I don't think you have any meaningful bonus actions, which keeps things a bit easier.
Okay.
And you can break your movement up however you want. So you can like move 5 feet, take an action, move the other 25 feet. You don't have to move the full 30. And yeah. What do you got? It's clear that these 6 figures that materialize are hostile, and they have all drawn weapons and are moving to kind of
So not the entertainment.
not the
Not
entertainment.
the entertainment.
Not the entertainment. Damn it. All right.
So this is where I decide if I want to run away or if I want to.
Yeah, no charm bangle for this encounter.
No charm bangle for this encounter. So I'm going to move.
Yeah, so you can, as long as you don't move into and out of their like melee range, they're not going to get like an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
And you can
And
move through friendly characters.
And can I move through tables?
Sure, like you can definitely get on that table. It's not,
Okay.
it's not
Definitely
impossible.
running on that table.
Yeah,
And each one of those grids you said was 5 feet.
correct.
And I can do 25.
Yeah, and you
There's
can
also a
move,
ruler.
you can move diagonally as well.
I'm going to move. One second. I'm trying to math.
No worries.
One, two, three, four. I'm just gonna run left 5 squares. That seems like a good place to go.
Okay, go for it. Okay. And any, what action do you want to use? Probably a spell of some sort.
Let me pull that back up again. A ray of frost.
Sure. Who would you like to fire that ray of frost at? Which one of these bad guys?
The shadow hunter that's below me.
Okay. So just go ahead and click on the ray of frost words, and it should roll it to the chat automatically.
Okay. I already lost it. Where'd it go? There it is.
Fortunately, an 11 11 misses. This figure just sees you kind of aim your hand at it and just manages to duck behind the pillar and get out of the way. So,
Should have used the charm bangle.
should have used Charm Bagel. Skip this whole encounter. Next up are the Shadow Hunters. This one's going to move up to there. This one's going to step around the pillar and fight Lord Bojing. This one sees you, Mavic, and comes running for you. As does this one. This one's going to fight Lady Beifong. This one's going to get right up in both Noose and Cryptic's face. And they're going to make some attacks.
He wants to fight the giant minotaur. That's sad.
All right, so let me just pop this out so I can put it on a monitor that I have some room on. Okay, so first one attacking Keisha. 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
You take 11. Oh, sorry, just kidding. 9 points of necrotic damage as this blade like passes through you, but like just sears your insides as it passes through.
Jesus.
Lovely.
One at Lord Bojing, 14. Misses him. He manages to parry the blow. 2 at you, Mavic. 19 and 18.
Both hit.
12 and 10.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance on one of those to reduce the damage by 1d12 plus 4.
Sure. Roll it up.
16.
7. Okay, so you take 15 damage.
Okay.
One
So,
at Lady
I-
Beifong. And it's
So
also a miss.
I don't mean to interrupt,
No,
but
go for it.
I've been trying to troubleshoot this before I brought it up, but my map is black.
Oh, I got you. How about now?
That's much better.
Sorry, man.
You're good. I was going through Reddit posts trying to figure it out. I was like, maybe it's something I did. Like, I don't know.
No,
It's always the
definitely-
DM's fault. It's
Always
always
the
the
DM's
DM's fault.
Yeah.
It's never your fault.
All right, and last attack, he is going to evens. He attacks Cryptic. Odds. He attacks Noose. Noose coming at you. Nat 1. He misses. Noose, you're up.
Okay, so this is Lord Bojing,
Yeah, Lord Bojing and Lady Beifong.
Lady Beifong, and this is this Cryptic?
That's Keisha. This is Cryptic.
Keisha, this is Cryptic. Okay, just trying to figure out who everybody is. And how high is this table?
Like, low.
Okay, so no extra movement cost?
No.
Awesome. As a bonus action, I am going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Oh boy.
Nice.
I know you're shocked. And then I am going to skiddly oatdo out of this. 1, 2, in the middle of the table.
Okay, so you're like
And-
activating the Zephyr Strike.
No, so Zephyr Strike works like when you cast it until it's done, which is a minute or less, depending if you get smacked, you basically have mobility the entire time. I can put it in the chat if you like, if that would be helpful
I got it.
to my compadres. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
double checked. Yeah, and I double checked. Even if I like say on round 2 decide to do the strike, it still lasts the full minute.
Got you.
So I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna maybe I'll go here. Actually, I'm gonna fire an arrow into this guy.
Alrighty.
We'll see if this works.
22 hits.
Okay, because I actually have a +8 on that. So for whatever reason, it's not giving me my fighting style.
Oh, archery? I'll fix it.
So yeah. I've got the global attack modifier selected, but it's not giving me the extra. But anyway, so 22 hits,
Yeah, roll that damage.
and I will do. Piercing. I'm gonna re-roll that using Piercer, and do 9 points of piercing.
Okay.
And because I'm a Dread Ambusher, I'm going to attack him again.
Yeah, you are.
25.
Yep. Hold on. You might not want to use your Dread Ambusher attack because he's dead after the...
Oh,
Wait. You did 9 points the first time?
yeah.
Okay, the 8 was just messed up, right? Yeah.
I did 8, and then I've got Piercer the feat, so I decided 8 wasn't enough damage, so I re-rolled it and got a 9.
Okay. So, yes. Then
Did he die on the first?
No, he does not.
So the second attack kills him.
Second attack kills him. Sorry, I
Cool.
saw the 17 and I was like, oh, he dead.
Got it. Yeah. Nope, that's it for me, I think.
Yeah, you hear this like gasp from Lady Beifong as the guy falls over beside her.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Just before Mavic goes, you see the nobles like, and the commoners just like booking it.
You guys go. The party's just getting good.
Shoot, I didn't roll initiative for Boshin. Go ahead, Mavic.
All right. Then I'm going to Rage and also Frenzy, which is cool. And I'll use the Great Axe on the guy above me there.
14 misses. He manages to parry the blow.
All right. And with Frenzy, I get a bonus action melee attack. So I'll try to same guy.
Yes, you do.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Baby!
Goodbye, same guy.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah,
Perfect.
you cut that guy down the middle in 2. There are now.
Oh, great. Now there's 3 of them.
That's how it should be done. All right. And that's it for me.
Excuse me,
Alright.
Trevor. I forgot to ask Bojing, who are these? On my action.
Speaking of, how did he roll? Oh, good. He rolled at the bottom of the order. That's convenient. All right. Keisha. Now that you can see.
Yeah. This makes things way easier. I'm just going to attack the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Just full unarmed, punch him in the face.
Love it. First one's a miss.
And fuck it.
Yeah.
Use a key point and flurry of blows and try to fucking hit him again. Cause YOLO.
So you can bonus action hit him if you want with your other fist.
This is true.
Before you flurry of blows.
Well, then let's do that then. That's the smarter play, isn't it?
It's better. But you still miss.
Ah.
But
It's
now
still
you can
shit.
flurry of blows if you want.
And now we're gonna flurry of blows.
All right.
Fucking Christ. They are. 100%.
They should be.
That's actually my favorite tradition.
Yeah. So just use the unarmed strike again.
Yep.
Okay. Just confirm.
That one does.
Oh, there we go.
That one connects.
That's some money.
Yeah, this guy's like deacon and dodging out of the way, and you like finally just kind of come around with a spinning back fist and just like clock this kind of amorphous form shadow hunter with the back of your hand. So if you want to roll damage, just click on the actual words in the chat log where it says monk unarmed strike. 5 points of punch you in the face damage. Alright. Next up, Lord Bojing. These are Sorel's followers, the Shadow Hunters. They plague us almost daily. And he is going to try and cut down the one in front of him. He's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against the one in front of him. 17 and a 22 both hit. 9 points on the first and 7 points on the second, which is just enough to cut down the one in front of him. He's like, come, they fall easily. And he's going to move over towards the one beside you. Miro, you finished your dinner.
So I stand up from the table and kind of just like give a nonchalant, kind of stretch, yawn. I toss a coin at Noose on the table and say, "Dance, rabbit." And then I turn around, take a step to my left, and promptly headbutt this guy with my horns.
I like it.
Roll for headbutt.
That's not too bad.
The 20 definitely hits. What's the damage on headbutt, or is that just your flavored unarmed strike?
It's my horns, so it's an unarmed strike, so it's a 1d6 plus 2. 1d6. 2. Oh!
I mean, that's pretty good. This thing's definitely looking pretty rough after you just headbutted it.
That was a nat 20, so he gets extra damage too, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He gets another die.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Roll.
saying. That guy's name is now Gord.
yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Even if you roll a 1,
Oh.
he's dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Dude, Casey, you just headbutted a guy to death. How do you feel? Like a one-hit head, like you couldn't script that.
On the bright side, you can't see the
He was tired from all the dodging and ducking around Keisha's attacks. So
I punched him once.
He was staggered, so it just gored him
Yeah.
real easily.
Hold on, 5. 5. Oh, no, I can't. It's too far. Damn it. Oh. 5, 10, 20. Okay. It's probably not the same. Nope. Okay. Nope. That's it.
Alrighty.
That's all I got.
Cryptic. Couple of these shadow hunters left. One of them's right up in your face. I think you're muted.
I am muted. I'm going to chill touch the one that's right up in my face.
So, you definitely can. Your attack will be at disadvantage because you're trying to like do a ranged spell while the guy's all
Oh,
up
okay.
in your business.
So that's
It's a
where I'm gonna want to use like an ice knife.
Same premise because it's a ranged attack. What you can do if you want to try and like get some distance, it sucks.
Move back and then do it.
Yeah, if you want to move back and do it, he will probably get an attack of opportunity as you try and run away.
Gotcha.
Or if you want to just get away without him getting a chance, you have to use your action to disengage, which allows you to move away freely, but then you don't have an action left.
Or
Do
using
you have
melee.
any?
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, if you have any spells that just involve touching the person, that's the. And I know chill
Yeah.
touch is a deceiving name.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope.
If you have a spell that makes him cast do a saving throw, you can just do it. It's only things where you have to roll to hit.
Well, this is where I should have read my spells a little bit more in my hour that I looked at it.
No
Nothing
worries.
but range.
I'm gonna risk moving away and casting a spell and hope that I don't die.
All right, so this guy takes a swing at you as you try and step away, but he misses. You are little. I think I said that Cryptic was an elf. I lied. He's a gnome. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, I read that in my character sheet, but you had elf above me, so that's what I read off.
Yeah, I'm a liar. He's a gnome. So yeah, you can move away. This guy takes a swing at you, but you're like, haha, and continue on your merry way. So you can move as far as you want.
I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna cast. Where did I put that character sheet? Then I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Yeah, 18 hits. So go ahead and click Chill Touch, the word in the chat log, and it'll roll damage for you. 3 points of necrotic. Yeah. So you guys see this like little blast of necrotic energy come out of Cryptic and smash into this kind of Shadow Warrior. Take a chunk out of it. Next up, the Shadow Warriors. This one's going to move and try and cut down the defenseless Lady Bayfall.
Not very nice.
Misses. This one's gonna try and cut you down. 13 also misses, I think. Yeah, both miss. Noose, you're back up.
I am going to. I'm going to pick the gold coin up off the table and do as sexy a dance as I can do
Okay,
with my
check.
movement. Performance check. Okie doke.
It
That is 3 points
it
of sexy.
is repugnant. Like, it is
Excellent.
the worst dance anyone has ever seen. Miro, you
To
throw
be
up
fair-
a little bit in your mouth.
And I say, if you only pay a gold, then you only get a gold. And then I'm going to fire an arrow into this guy's face using advantage from Zephyr Strike.
Alrighty.
15.
Miss.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Mavic.
All right. Well, great axe on the guy right in front of me there.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
Perfect. That's one. And then next one.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. All right. Then it was just this one here, right?
Well, yeah.
What's left? All right. I'll just come around the table and try to distract him.
Alrighty.
That'll be it.
Keisha, the guy you were working so hard to pummel has been headbutted to the ground and faded into nothingness. But there's still one guy left.
I'm just gonna look at the space where he was and be like, "Oh, that's fucking rude." Turn and just make my way down here, and I'm gonna try to punch this motherfucker in the back.
Alrighty. Yeah, 22 will hit.
I would fucking hope so.
Yeah, solid blow. Following it up with the offhand.
Yeah, may as well.
16 just hits. 5 points. This guy is
God.
just hanging on. Just.
What we need is somebody to run their headbutt right into him. Knock him down. Finishing him off.
The kill steals are real. That it for you, Keisha?
Yep. Don't think I can do anything else.
Alrighty. Lord Bojing strolls over. Is like, kind of glances around. You guys seem to handle yourself sufficiently. And 16 is just enough, and 10 points of the slashy damage. And he cuts down the last one as he makes a bit of a flourish with his sword and resheathes it. And you guys are out of initiative.
I don't know. That seemed like some pretty good entertainment for me.
And the bodies just fade away into the ground.
I'd like to see if I can recover some of the arrows I fired.
Roll a perception check. How many you fired?
I fired 3.
You get 2 back.
Okay. I checked the arrowheads. Are they covered in like gore and stuff that I would expect them to be covered?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. So these things just like poof and we're gone.
Yeah. Lady Beifong's like, oh, so rude. Rarely do they interrupt our dinners. Ugh. So you've met Sorel's
This
forces now? One of the
this is
many
a
things
common
Plague
occurrence.
is. The frequency is diminished. They aren't so numerous now that we can't generally fend them off, though my brother is one of the last warriors we have left in the village. He sent the others to help with the hike for water. That number may have been a challenge even for him had you guys not been in our presence.
Their dessert.
Yeah, speaking of, you are exhausted.
Yeah.
You guys see like Mavic like look around like for someone else to hit, and then realizing that there's like no one else to hit, just like and like almost like slump down to the side of a chair, asking about dessert.
I vote the doctoring tomorrow.
By all means, I mean, it is late. And I'm sure you guys are weary from your travel. If you wish to depart in the morning, by all means. We've waited this long. What's another 8 hours?
My thoughts exactly.
And we can have dessert brought out. Yes, I will see if I can chase down some of the help. And she like,
I give her a gold coin.
no, I keep it. I insist. And she like sprints like out of the place. She's like high energy. This lady is like, very much reminds you of kind of the what's her name? Very much like kind of a mix between like Belle from Beauty and the Beast and like Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon. Like she is like all over the place. And you see like one of the commoners like peek back in the room like yes, lady, yes, we'll bring the dessert.
More sake.
Yes, that too. Yes, sir.
Mira will be nice to the troubled people.
They're alive, aren't they?
And we thank you for that.
Reboos.
Well, I guess we should retire. Before you retire, though, we probably should discuss the matter of your payment. So I know the reward that was mentioned by the couriers would be for I believe it was 400 gold pieces, wasn't it, brother? It's like, yes, 400 was the figure. I feel we would be remiss in not increasing the offer to match the seriousness of our plight. I would like to offer you 1,500 gold pieces if you are able to cleanse our waters and save this village. You see, like, the brother, like, give, like, the wickedest, like, but sister, we will need the money to rebuild the village. Let us offer these fine heroes 1,000 gold and a home here in the village. Should they ever need a place to call their own.
I don't think we need a house here. I think 1,000 gold's enough.
1,000 gold and no house. Yes, we can do that as well. Yes. And you see, like, the lady be like, brother, you cheap. Where's your honor? What would father think? See him kind of look like dejected, but he doesn't seem to be willing to up the offer, at least at this point.
Well, let us get it done first, and then we'll worry about it then.
Okay. You can... Brother, show them to their rooms. And after you guys finish eating and drinking your fill, you guys all kind of head up to your respective rooms. They're all individual. All right. And anyone else doing anything before they go to bed? Just packing it in?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there a pub? Is there a pub?
There is no pub.
You
just drank all of their sake. That was their supply for the rest of the year.
What kind of backwater town is this?
Maybe we could solve this problem by telling Miro that the lake is really booze.
Great idea. And then yeah. Never mind.
All right.
Finish that thought.
No.
Noose, go ahead and roll. Okay. Miro, go ahead and make me a perception check. Great. Everyone wakes up in the morning, feeling well rested, less exhausted if you happen to be Mavic. And you guys kind of meet and gather in the pavilion hall. And you guys all notice that Miro has an absolutely amazing accessory now hanging off of his horns. He has just this amazing small little like animal skull, like dangling off with some nice beads. Miro hasn't noticed it yet. It's not in his eyesight range, but he looks dashing.
Miro, what's that?
What?
That-
Yeah, Mira, you like shake your head back and forth for a little bit, and see that you eventually see this like kind of bauble trinket, like animal trophy, hanging off your horn. You're like, what the?
What the fuck?
It's not yours.
Touch my horns! Son of a bitches.
You look dashing. You should keep it.
Yeah. He definitely
Yeah.
looks like the belle of the ball.
You should add another one every time you gore somebody and kill them with your horns. Just think of it as a tick mark for every kill you get.
I have way too many of these things hanging off of these horns.
Yeah, but eventually you can start using them as bludgeoning weapons.
Well, now maybe every single time he does it, we give him a gold chain. And after a while, he can call himself Mr. M. We got to give him a catchphrase like, I feel sorry for you, or something.
My sincerest apologies.
All right.
Miro leaves the trinket on the horn for
Okay.
now.
So, you see Lord Bojing here. He's like, there's some food to go, but I must ask that you come with me. I'll escort you to the Long Dock, but I can't come with you. I must stay and protect the village should more of the Shadow Hunters attack. But come this way.
Shadow
I follow.
hunters know what's. If the shadow hunters know what's good for them, they're going to be following us.
Well, as you guys follow Lord Bojing through the town, you guys arrive at the dock. Why it's called the Long Dock, you're still not exactly sure. He's like, here, I must go. Good luck to you.
Thank you for hospitality.
You're welcome. Thank you for your help. You guys are left standing on a dock. It's a pretty plain 6 foot long dock. Pretty good repair.
Cryptic? You have that scroll?
That's where I open up the scroll and read it, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is what
so,
we were told to do.
Yeah, looking at as you like go to like open it, the scroll just starts to like rapidly unfold. And as the scroll unfolds, you see the dock begin to like lengthen, and it just starts like stretching out and out and out and out. And you guys are pulled, just feel your whole bodies like lurch as you're pulled like 300 feet out into the river. You hear the river rumbling and splashing around you. It like looks like it's going to overtake this strange bridge that you're on, and looks to like almost want to wash you away. But just as the waves begin to kind of like spin into this kind of almost like a vortex, and this what you know to be very poisoned water starts to like swirl around you. You guys, just for like a visual, you guys get pulled along this, and
Ooh.
just as you start to see these waves start to like close in on you, you see this like spiral staircase pointing down, leading you down.
I start heading down that spiral staircase before the water can get back.
We
Follow.
run.
Yep. Okay, so you guys all like just booking it down the stairs.
As I hit the first stair, I'm like, "Let my people go." and then just down the stairs.
God, the references.
My short gnome legs are leaving me behind, and I'm just yelling out, "Fly, you fools!"
I'll take up the rear and just exclaim that this is definitely not up to code.
Since I'm a green dragonborn, I'll just leisurely walk down and just kind of run my fingers through the water.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it stings a little, but like you're like, yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. All right. So, you guys arrive. Just do one of these. This will be easier. View there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy all those. You guys arrive here. So you descend.
It's black.
Very black.
No,
So much
bottom
black.
of the screen, bottom middle.
It's still black. I have no dark
I can
vision,
see
though, so
my
that makes
token.
sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nope. You gotta scroll down.
Oh yeah, see my token.
Dark vision a thing here. I swear to God, dark vision's a thing here.
I think it's meant
I
to
have
be
dark
like-
vision.
You see stuff?
Yeah, I see everything.
Yeah. I just had to scroll down on the map. It's black at the top.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, if you go down to the very bottom middle, that's where we are.
Yep.
So I cheat and I usually like zoom right out, and then you can generally see the entire map.
Yeah.
And then if you use your mouse but you hold right click will allow you to drag around the map.
You
I'm
still can't see
assuming
it?
that this water we're standing in is not poison.
Yeah, here. We'll just
We'll find out after a couple of con saves.
that better, Casey?
It is better.
Mine's
I mean,
not.
I can't see anything.
I'm supposed to have dark vision. I mean, I'm supposed to have dark vision.
Here.
You keep saying that every time. There we go.
We're just gonna
Minotaur
do
can
this.
see in the goddamn dark. I can show you this fucking stat sheet that says.
There we go.
So it actually is dark down here. We actually do require dark vision or some kind of light source. I'm only asking as a selfish gloomstalker.
Shut up.
It is, I believe. Yeah, I think it's meant to be lit in here. Give me 1 second.
I don't think so.
Stagger around until I find the Gloomstalker and cast Inflict Wounds.
We'll say that for your purposes, Lucas, we'll say that it's dark. Or in
Perfect.
dim light, anyways. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that the map just has screwed up dynamic lighting layer, but I'm definitely not fixing that as we go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the water kind of pours into this great stone hall. You see some exotic plants floating about, and there's schools of fish that are just like freely swimming around your feet. The water is up to like most of your like, you know, lower calves, bit deeper on you, Cryptic. And I think you asked if the water was okay. Make a nature check. $15? Yeah. Looking at this water, looks fine. Seems to not be tainted by whatever is tainting the water above. The fish look to be good. And I'll just get a round of perception checks from you guys.
Does Miro have disadvantage because it's dark?
Shut up! Fuck
So-
my tinderbox.
Noose, Cryptic, and Mavic, you guys all see in the distance what looks to be some kind of like wooden wheel.
We head towards the wooden wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, so as you guys kind of approach, it looks like an old watermill rests against the stone wall. It appears to have gone unused for years. You see two paths, one to the right and one to the left as well.
What's this look like over here?
That looks like a well.
Interesting. Interesting.
Is it worth me doing some scouting?
I think it might be.
Left and right, right then left.
I think you
What's your-
should go with your gut instinct.
Okay, I will start sneaking this way. Stealthing this way, sorry.
I'll follow behind by 30 feet.
Okay. Give me a stealth check from both of you. Okay. Okay. So you guys see Noose kind of crouched low to the ground, start curving around the wall. Looks like the path here is like cobblestone, mossy, wet. But one point looks like it was probably quite nice. So as you get to about there, Noose, you see what looks to be like another pool of water. Looks very dark. Like you can't, from your vantage point, even like going up on your tippy toes, you can't like see down into the water. You're like smart enough to know like that's usually a sign that the water is really deep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out a torch and just toss it into the water.
Okay.
And preferably like in the middle.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
like here-ish.
Give me like a straight dex check just to see how well you can.
Straight decks. I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat.
Yeah. Oddly enough, you throw the torch and like it kind of just rolls into the water at the edge. Start sinking.
I'll toss an additional one, preferably into the middle.
Nailed it. Like, it is in the exact precise middle of this pond. You measured it out. There is like laser pointer exactly in the middle. It continues to sink to the bottom.
Okay. I'll wander back. This ends at some sort of a pool or lake. Small puddle.
That's
Looks
a lot of
like-
different water options. It's a pool, a lake, or a small puddle. I like it.
So not a viable option for a route,
Wow.
probably.
I mean, there is subterranean caves and whatnot that are only accessible through water, but
Let's check out
Let's see.
the other side.
the
First.
other side.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head across to the other side. You see a well.
Well, well, well.
An old well sits against the stone, cast into the darkness. As you guys approach, you hear a voice cry out from within the well. I'm over here!
Shit, it's Timmy.
No, you fool! I am the well. A wishing well, to boot.
Mhm.
Toss me a coin. No copper or silver will do, though. and I can grant you
I
3
will-
wishes.
I'll toss in the coin that Miro gave me for the dance.
Well, you heard that right.
'Cause it's-
If you treat me with respect, my power will be ripe. Trust my words. Or I might
Yeah, I
smite.
tossed. Searing smite or just smite? I need to know. I'll toss in the gold that Miro gave me for the dance because it's meaningful.
Okay. Uh,
Or dear to your heart.
thanks. Yeah. It's been a long time. 3 wishes. What do you want?
I wish to know where Poyan, the water dragon, is.
Oh. Huh. Okay, so I don't know. But I can tell you something else. You want to know something else?
What kind of things can you tell me?
Well, I mean, do you want like a warning? Do you want to like find something out you don't know? What do you want?
Well, currently I don't know where Poyan, the water dragon, is.
Yeah, see, I can't.
Sorrel.
I can't tell you that because I
Okay.
don't know.
What about Sorrel, the sickening?
Banished. Last I checked.
So, who's causing all these? Sorry, what did Bojing refer to those warriors as?
Shadow Warriors. He also said they were the forces of Sorel.
So, who's in charge of the forces of Sorel?
I mean, I assume no one.
You seem to be a very subpar wishing well.
Hey, we don't all get like phenomenal cosmic power. Okay, like it's been a long time. You've
Well,
got
you
2
do have
wishes
itty
left.
bitty living space. I got 2 wishes. What do you guys think?
How do we?
Perhaps a wish to make us stronger? So that
Is
when
that-
we have to fight some forces again,
You want to be stronger?
We have
I can
a
make
better
you
chance?
stronger.
I wish to know how to counteract the poison in the river.
that's a good one too.
Oh, I mean, hopefully once you get to the source, there's someone there who can fix it. I won't count that as a wish though, because I mean, yeah, kind of goes without saying.
What about how we get? How do we get to the source?
Oh, yes, I could do that. Right behind the water wheel, secret passage. You got 1 wish left. It's so great getting to help people again. I heard someone say stronger. You guys want to be stronger? Is that your 3rd wish? I can do that. Or do you want something else?
I wish for a magical bow.
Huh. See, I don't have arms.
I wish to be stronger.
I like
God.
I like her. I'm gonna go with hers. I don't have arms to help you, but I can make you all stronger. And you guys all gain 1d10 plus your level. You can all roll. So in the chat, just do /roll space 1d10.
+4.
Plus 4.
I wish to reroll.
All right. So
Is
you
that 10
gain
hit points?
10 hit points.
I would.
Wow, you guys suck.
I'm quite happy with mine. Oh, ha.
Yeah, I bet. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I mean,
Just something.
two of you did okay. All right. Well, this was fun. It was fun, waking up again. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Super fun.
You don't hear anything anymore.
So, I guess our choices are behind the watermill, or someone can go for a swim in that pond lake puddle.
I vote the watermill. Swimming's not my thing.
Have you ever seen Price is Right? And I assume this is going to be a strength check, but Miro tries to spin the wheel.
Okay. Can you give me an athletics check?
Athletics? Sure can.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
one.
boy.
that,
Yeah.
It landed on the dollar.
that wheel is
Miro's going
spinning.
to final showcase, baby. He's going to final showcase.
Yeah, so Mira, you reach up, double hand, go up on those tippy hooves, and just pull down as hard as you can. You spin that sucker, and you get the sense after it starts spinning, less a water wheel, more a door handle. And sure enough, after it gets about 3/4 of a rotation, the whole thing it just kind of swings forward. And you guys see behind it, looks to be like a normal kind of temple style floor.
Noose, do you want to scout?
I sure do. How do we get through here? Is it just like an opening?
Yeah,
Like
it's just a door. I just can't make
Okay.
the water wheel disappear.
Yeah. I am going to try to be stealthy.
Go for it. You feel you're very stealthy.
I'm going to keep to the outside of this rug because I don't trust it. But what I will do is I will sort of prod it a bit with my longbow.
Okay. Feels like a
Actually,
floor.
no. Yeah, okay. When I get to about here, can I make a perception check for the rug?
Sure.
Or an investigation check, like I'll lift it up or something?
Sure.
Which is better for you?
Make an investigation check as you're checking the rug.
It's a rug.
You know what? It's a rug, and you're pretty sure that it's kind of like a tealish green color.
And if I don't miss my guess, it's got a higher thread count than 6. Moving on.
So
I'm
as
gonna
you get to the corner and look to your right,
Yeah.
you see a large lotus sitting upon a kind of oval circular pool with like kind of stone wall around it. Make a perception check as you look into that room. 12. You see shiny stuff on top of the lotus.
Oh, okay. So it's like a treasure lotus.
Yeah, looks shiny. You
Can I step
also
there?
hear the sound of boiling water. Not from the fountain, though. And as you look around the corner, there are 3 pots that are boiling. You also see barrels and what looks like a chest and a table.
Okay. I will give Mavic sort of the hold up sign.
Mm.
And I'll try to sneak over this way.
Okay. Looking down that corridor.
This guy?
To your looking
To
down
the
this way.
west?
Yeah. You see a large apple tree. Seems to almost ignore the dimensions of the room. It appears to almost sway in and out of the stone walls around it. And all of the apples on the tree have a golden tint.
Does this actually look like 3 apples?
Looks like 3 apples.
Okay. I will head back.
And at the end of the hall, to your earlier question,
Spiral staircase.
You see a bridge that sits between a perfectly shaped pool of water on the left and a mangled pool on the right, and at the far end, a spiral staircase leading down.
Okay. So I will describe for the group what I saw.
Mhm.
One thing I did notice was there's 3 boiling pots in the room to the right, 3 barrels in the back corner in the room to the right, and 3 apples near the apple tree on the ground to the left.
The
I don't know.
temptations make me nervous.
I don't know what it means, but 3 seems to factor in. Keisha, do you have any ideas?
Nothing that comes to mind, honestly.
Cryptic? Anything? You're the brainiac.
I have not read anything about such a thing.
So, Noose, as you move closer to this lotus, they look like gold coins that have been tossed onto the lotus. And looking in, you can see some in the little bit of a pool around it. It looks quite shallow. Now that you guys are all kind of in there, I'll get a perception check from everyone just as you're like in the room. Well,
Cryptic, big money.
Thank
Cryptic.
goodness for cryptic.
You see that the barrels, just like you kind of go over and lean and take a look, they seem to be filled with fish. The fish haven't spoiled, and they smell freshly caught. The pots, they seem to never stop boiling. They just have water in them. But it seems to be just boiling pot. There doesn't seem to be any like heat source. They're just boiling. Looking over at the chest, you see that the lid's actually open, and there's a note on the top of the lid that says "Fill with apples." And there is what looks to be the table has just a bunch of objects on it, and I'll get cryptic. Actually, because you rolled nat 20, you don't have to roll again. They seem to be like offerings to Puyan, the benevolent water dragon.
So you said that they appear to be offerings to the dragon?
Yeah, like you would guess that like the knickknacks on the table are like offerings
Okay.
to like Puyan.
And you said that there was nothing inside of the chest, it just had a note on top?
Yeah, has a note on like the inside of the lid that says "Fill with apples."
Well, we could get those apples that... Was it Miro that... Who went and... Oh, it was Noose that went and scouted. That we could go get those apples off that tree and fill with apples and see what happens.
Yep. We could also take a fish from each one of those barrels and put it in each one of the pots.
Yes, we could try and do that too. Boil the fish.
Make like a fish stew.
I think it's a good idea. Just don't take any gold.
No.
I think this
No,
is
I
nice.
think that the gold is too tempting.
Yeah.
I think the gold is for Poyan.
But I think since we're already here, we should try and boil the fish.
I'll go get the apples.
Can I get past through here? Or do I
Yeah,
have to go the other way around?
You can get past.
Okay. I'm going to grab a fish from each barrel and put a fish from each barrel into the How big is the barrel compared to the pot?
Despite the
Like,
map,
there's
they're
more-
equivalent sized.
Okay. I will take a fish from each barrel and put it in each of the pots.
Perfect. You now have fish boiling in pots.
Excellent.
No issues grabbing the apples here?
No, how many apples do you want? There's lots in the tree as well.
The note said 3 apples, right?
The note said fill
No.
with apples.
Bibble. Oh,
Yeah.
Said
Then
fill
I'll
with
just-
apples.
grab a arm load, however many I can hold.
Yeah, you like
I'll
easily
do
have
the
like 7
same.
apples that you can
Alright.
easily get. And Miro,
Seven
you're grabbing the
apples.
same?
I'm gonna grab as many apples as I can as well.
Okay, perfect. You guys have 15 apples between the two of you.
And I'll put mine in the chest.
All right, so Mavic, as you like go and like start dumping in your apples, as soon as like 5 apples get inside the chest, you see the lid just kind of like snap closed.
I'm gonna go put my apples back beside the tree. Whatever's remaining.
I got
While they're putting the apples away, I'm gonna open the chest that just closed because that seems like a cool idea.
Okay. Looking in the chest now, as you like go over and open it, there is this like beautiful, almost like iridescent golden apple pie.
Well,
Happy
that's
Thanksgiving.
interesting.
Maybe we could leave that as an offering.
I agree.
Yeah.
Smells
I-
great.
I take the apple pie out of the chest and put it on the table as an offering.
Well done.
Cool. As you, Cryptic, as you like take the pie out, you as it's like in your hands, you for a second just innately know that you now speak and read Celestial. If you didn't already, I can't remember what I gave you for languages, but holding the pie, you definitely feel like you can speak and read Celestial.
this one fucking impressive apple pie.
Almost heavenly.
Dum-dum. Shannon's here all night, folks.
It's not cherry pie, I warrant.
I set down the pie to see if it only works if I'm holding it.
Nope. Seems you still feel like you can speak it even after you've put it down.
All right. Well, I still try and set the pie as an offering.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah, you guys set this beautiful pie on the table. Smells
I'm gonna-
delicious.
I'm going to try to put more fish from the first barrel into the first pot.
Okay. Yeah, you pile some more fish in. They're cooking up nicely. Yeah. Oxalis just noticed on the stream that we all have the same, 4 of us have the same chairs, just different colors. Yeah. I started the chair brigade. So
No, I did. I got
yeah.
it first
Shannon
back in
was
like
first.
a year ago.
Shannon was first. Then I joined on. Then Casey joined on. Then Lucas joined on.
They're nice chairs.
I can't see
Yeah.
if
Very
Cryptic's
nice
got the
chairs.
same chair, but it might be similar.
I think Cryptic gets the award for best background, like
Yeah.
by far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say I might be stealing it, but I'll probably try to steal something like that. 'cause it's,
Tosh, I have a dog
it's,
in mind.
it's a great little program.
Yeah.
I have all sorts of backgrounds.
Nice.
All right. So, the fish continues to cook. Probably.
keeping a watch out in the hall.
All right. Perception check from you, Mavic. Smells like the fish is probably getting done.
Okay.
I can smell
I
the fish. It
will,
smells great.
I'll try to spear one of the finished fish with my rapier.
Yep.
And pull it out.
Yep. Looks like a golden tinged iridescent fish.
And I'll hand it to Miro.
Miro, you're given a golden tinged fish.
You
I-
like meat?
I eat the fish. What the fuck? Why not?
Step one, poison your cleric.
You feel great. You also can speak Celestial now.
I toss a gold coin into the lotus. As a thank you for my newfound language.
What did you do with your apples?
I may or may not have 8 golden apples in my backpack right now.
I go into the lotus, grab the gold piece, do a little dance. No, I'm just kidding.
That's lotus.
Did anything happen when I set the pie down on the table as an offering?
Nothing seems to have happened.
All right.
So,
If, out of curiosity, if I run
was
my
the fish?
hand through the water around the lotus, does
oh
anything
boy.
happen?
No,
Well, you got to do it to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious.
yeah. So as you dip your hand in and kind of run it through the water, nothing seems to happen.
Okay. In the same vein of that, can I grab a piece of gold out of the pool and just examine it and see if it looks any different to a normal piece of gold?
So reaching in and like grabbing out a coin looks older. You can just tell it's like a much older coin than the coins like that you're carrying, but it looks like a pretty regular gold coin.
Cool.
I think maybe these coins were also an offering on the lotus. Maybe people were throwing gold there while they were setting food on the altar.
Okay, let's go one step further with this. If I reach out and touch the lotus, anything?
Reaching out and touching the lotus.
How quickly do I die?
Roll me a religion check. 19.
Big
Uh,
money roll.
So like touching this lotus and like concentrating, trying to like clear your mind, kind of a meditative state like you were trained to do, even if you weren't always the best student. You kind of get this overwhelming like sense of like calm and kind of serenity. You can tell that this definitely was a place of like worship and kind of preparation of worship for Poyon historically.
Okay, cool.
I think we've done all that we can in these couple of rooms. I think I suggest that we go towards the spiral staircase.
So, Miro, how was that fish? Was it cooked enough?
It was delicious. And I say that in Celestial to him.
Yeah,
And I say, I'm
And
glad you
I
enjoyed it.
translate that he said it's delicious after I heard him say it in Celestial.
And I say,
And
I'm
I tell
glad you
him
liked it.
tell him he's a jackass for not wanting to speak in a language that everybody could understand in Celestial.
And I tell him, I'm glad you liked it in Celestial.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
guys-
actually speak it.
He speaks it. God
I'm
damn.
eyeing the room like they're all crazy.
Yeah, Mavic, you're like fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
All right. So, where to?
Well, there's still the staircase
Let's do the staircase.
at the end of the hall.
Well, there was also a whole bunch more fish. We could all learn Celestial.
I'm good.
Maverick's like,
Alright.
learning? Nope.
Learning. Yeah.
Was it Noose? Was it this hall or this hall?
It's the North Hall.
All right.
And I remind you that you know what's down that hall because you got the apples earlier.
True, that was a dead end. Right.
How did you like them apples?
All right. So as you guys approach, and Noose, as you get to about there, you start to see the pool on the left-hand side start to like violently bubble as
This is bad news.
As this appears out of the water.
Ooh.
Oh, it's big. Oh,
Well, that thing looks kindly.
You think it wants a fish?
I attempt to speak with it in Celestial. Does that work?
Yeah. In Fluent Celestial, it says roll initiative.
It's weird. It translates roughly to that. So what we'll do, guys, just before we jump into this combat, why don't we take just like a 3-minute AFK, refresh your drinks, do your quick bios, and we'll meet back here at a little after 10-2.
All right. Sounds good.
need longer.
Also, thanks for everyone for watching on the stream. Soul Render and Oxalus grew. Appreciate you guys spending your evening with us. See if these guys can pull out the win tonight, or if they're going to meet untimely watery demise. Check back in a few minutes to find out. And I'm back.
Welcome back.
So what program do you use for the virtual backgrounds?
What's it called? ChromaCam.
I will have to check that out.
It also lets me do. So if I want to, I can do like effects in the background.
Oh, that's cool. Oxalus already thinks you're in a league of your own with your background. Now, like, just showing off.
Oh, that got a bit psychedelic.
A meteor shower or jellyfish attack. Who knows?
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
It's Tuesday. Tacos.
Taco Tuesday. I think you just need to turn up your damn volume, Gru. Gru's saying that my mic's really quiet.
I have you at
Me.
200. I have you at 200% on Discord.
Really? He comes through really clear for me. And I have him at 158%, which is a weird number, but it works.
Oxalus says X-Files music would go perfect with your Illuminati background.
There you go.
Okay, Oxalus, you can break the like Gru or Pup Nox, audio challenge. Can you hear my mic fine on the stream? Soul, if you're still here, you can weigh in as well, and we'll see if we can disprove Gru needs hearing aids. Is that the Street Fighter background?
I think it's just some Chinese location. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of like preset ones, and then
I don't know. That looks pretty pixelated for.
yeah, it might be. I don't know.
I wonder if it was like Ryu's or like background.
Oh, we're surrounded by water right now. That'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
It does.
All right. Got news back. Oh, it's Tokaholic. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Glad you made it. Keisha, you back?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So,
And now for the slaughter.
now that everyone's back, my day was good, Toke. We're just going to see if we can help these heroes on their way to saving this little village.
Oh, Cryptic, you just need to roll initiative.
That is on. 1 second.
No worries.
Hey, Miro, what's your dexterity bonus?
Dexterity bonus.
It's not 18.
Okay.
A whopping 0.
Well, okay then.
13. Oh, well. All right, sort this by descending and Mavic. Let me get some better tunes for.
Ooh, the monster rolled really badly. That's great.
That
He'll
is
be
true.
dead by the time we get to it.
All right, here we get some classic boss battle music. Stop this little chill thing. Alrighty, Mavic, you're up first.
All right. Sweet. Well, I'm going to rage. And how deep is the water?
You don't know.
That's gonna be great.
Hard to tell visually.
It's
Great.
3 cryptics deep.
So this square here, is it in the water?
Which square? Sorry, I missed the ping.
just in front of me there.
You could tippy toe on there. You're pretty close.
All right, then I'll tippy toe on there. Is this melee range or is that
You're in melee range.
sweet? Great axe. Here it comes. Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Crit. Fuck off.
Super awesome.
How many crits has Shannon rolled tonight with this fucking great axe? Like, get out of here.
I should go back and count. Yeah,
Dude, it's not a mediocre axe. It's a great axe. Okay.
what he said.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh no! Shannon. Pupnox, your favorite friend, aka Chrome, has redeemed a large amount of channel points to undo your crit.
What?
Oh,
That's what is up with that.
He knows she's not
Dude.
playing Almira, right? Like he knows
Wow.
that, right?
Almira's dead.
Oh.
There's nothing.
Oh,
Nothing Almira can do.
Wow.
A2 Brute?
So do I roll again or do I get disadvantage and go with the 23?
We just will undo the crit damage, so you keep your 14, which is where the big damage was done, but it takes
Alright.
2 less damage.
Oh wow. Oh,
Man,
Aiden's is gonna have strong words for Chrome.
with friends like these,
Oh
Alright.
boy.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. News.
oh, ouch.
Aren't you raging?
Um,
Don't you get another swing?
She's not raging yet.
I- No, I'm not.
That's
You
your
get an
swing.
extra attack at what is it, level 5 or 6 or something?
Yeah.
Extra attack at level 5.
I'm not frenzying, so
I thought you were. Yeah, I thought you were raging.
I
already.
wish.
Alright,
Well, I'm
News.
raging.
If I stand like here, because he's big, I can get a shot off without like worrying about hitting anybody. Like I
Yeah,
don't have
but-
to fire through them.
No, unless you nat 1.
Okay. Well, let's hope I don't nat 1. I am going to fire my longbow, and because I've never met this type of creature before, obviously it's my favorite enemy.
Yep.
So I'll be using that. Favorite foe, I should say. And I don't. Okay. 23
23 definitely hits.
for 9 points plus
1d4 for third.
2, so 11 points.
Okay.
And because this is my first round of combat, I'm going to fire again.
Dread Ambusher doing things.
22
22 will hit.
for.
12.
Yeah, I'll keep the 8
Jesus.
for 12 points.
Yeah, this thing looks pretty rough. Like, looks bloodied now after this savage opener from you guys. I appreciate that redemption though, Toke. That'll come in handy on its turn.
I'm. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm finished.
Alrighty. Cryptic.
I'm
Mavic
going
and
to-
Noose have unloaded.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost.
12 misses. This thing just kind of like turns its shell to you and absorbs most of the damage. Or all the damage, in fact.
Well, ain't that a bitch? I think that ends my turn.
Alrighty. Miro.
You could Cryptid could decide that where he's standing might not be good since he's got all these ranged weapons.
Oh.
Yeah, you can move through your friends if you want.
Oh, I didn't know that I could do that. Yeah.
Like you'll notice that Noose was like very heroic from all the way back here.
I'll run to back there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Then
you
I'll
don't,
end-
you don't
then
want to
I'll
get in
end
the
my
way of a
turn.
charging Nero.
There's a reason
nope.
you have a tank.
Well, Arrow's gonna use a classic favorite, Toll the Dead.
Alrighty, so a wisdom save for my boy. Uh, 11 is less than 12.
Just.
6 points of the damage.
6 is also less than 12.
Yep.
Is.
Alrighty. That it for you, Miro?
Yes.
Alrighty. Keisha.
I will. Excuse me. I'm gonna move up. Let's see. If I move right here, just out of curiosity, am I okay?
You're like in the water. You would
How
be in
deep
the water.
How
Uh,
deep is the water?
I mean, you can't tell. You're like kind of on this like rock stone bridge.
But where I'm standing, if I was standing right there, how deep would it be? Am I falling into?
I think what he's trying to say is you have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Are you jumping into the water or are you not?
you could stand here and you would be able to tippy toe and you could still hit him.
See, I was right here. I think I can make that.
Oh yeah, you can make it 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll stand there and I'll punch this motherfucker.
Nice.
Sorry. Chat is on fire. 12 misses.
Damn it. Well, then I'm gonna fucking try again.
9 misses.
Fuck
worse.
me.
He's got a strong shell. A
Yeah,
strong shell.
Clearly.
Yeah, apparently Shannon has all of the rolls tonight, and you have none.
Clearly, like that's just how it's going.
I don't have any either.
Alright, that it for you?
Yep.
Alrighty, next up. This guy's turn. So, he's gonna go ahead and use his...
Commit seppuku.
He's gonna use Drowning Waves. Because he's fully in the water, it's gonna be...
That sounds bad news.
Empowered Drowning Waves. Just put you guys
On.
can't see that.
I can't believe they'd make a monster that lives in the water that can drown.
Yeah, here, let me here, I'm gonna just so you guys know I'm not doing anything hinky. I'm gonna turn on Never Whisper Roll so you guys can actually see this. So here's Empowered Drowning Waves, just so you guys know. And here's what Drowning Waves actually does.
Oh, we about to get hurt.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Weird. So you see this guy just kind of draw up a bunch of the water around him and then like clap his hands out in front of him as this wave just rushes forward to you guys from all around him. So I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. So to do that, it's on your character sheet in the top left area under saves. You can just click the word Constitution.
So let me reiterate. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your rolls are awful.
I know.
Okay, so bad news. If your name's Keisha, your
Yep.
lungs have filled with water. You are currently drowning, and you will suffer 2d4 damage at the start of your turn. You can repeat the con save at the end of each of your turns.
Great. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 turns or so.
And it is going to lumber its way out of the water and onto the bridge. Mavic.
I'll just step forward here and bring down my great axe again.
Yeah, that hits. Also, thank you, Seth, for the subscription. Much appreciated. 7 points of damage. I like that a lot better than your last attack. Much better, in fact.
Speak for
I mean, I'll
yourself.
take it. Always like more, but it's fine. Yeah, that is all I've got.
Okay. I don't really have a good icon to mark drowning. Here, we'll just use this broken heart symbol. I feel that.
Yeah, that very well.
Yeah,
tells
but, like,
the
wouldn't that encapsulate all of his roles tonight?
Yes, but I feel like it's particularly fitting.
At this point, for the rest of the time that I'm playing D&D with you, just leave that symbol on me all the time, because that's basically how I feel about my roles.
Okay, broken heart, quiche, got it.
Yep.
Just out of
All right.
curiosity, Broken Heart Quiche, but what's your con mod? Oh, it's 1. Oh,
It's 1.
Okay then. Whew, okay then.
Alrighty.
The curtains are on fire.
That was it for you, right, Mavic?
Yes, that's it.
Noose.
So that giant wave of water, did it like really hit me or just hit me? I'm trying to figure out the range of it. I'm 25 feet away.
It just hit you.
Just hit me. Okay. So I'm going to go to here. And I'm going to try to shoot it with an arrow.
Okay.
How is it seeing? Is it seeing using dark vision?
It is seeing. It seems to be visually identifying you.
Yeah, so I'm saying if it's using dark vision to see me, then I get advantage on this.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, right?
It's using dark vision to see you.
Perfect. So I'm just going to shoot it with an arrow. 26.
26 hits.
8 points of piercing plus 2. So 10 points of piercing.
Yeah, it's looking rough. Cryptic. You're muted.
Yes, I am.
But your background is on point.
Thinking. I don't see well in the dark, right?
We're saying for the purposes of this, everyone can see in the dark because magic
Okay.
and stuff.
Well, I'm also gonna back up quite a bit. Then I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Alrighty. Wow, you and Quiche, objectively are bad at rolling dice.
Yep.
And
No, just I'm only bad on attacks.
That's fair.
I roll pretty good on just about everything else.
Now, interesting. with Ice
Keisha
Knife.
is bad at everything.
Hey now. I rolled pretty well in that religion check earlier.
That's
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That is true.
So the fun thing with Ice
Amazing. The
Knife,
monk
though,
is good at religion.
Yeah,
even if
surprise,
you
surprise.
miss, Ice Knife does some stuff. So go ahead and click the word Ice Knife.
On my character sheet again.
No, in the chat log.
Yeah, it's in the chat now.
Yep.
So it'll roll the damage for it because Ice Knife, even if it misses, the little ice dagger that you threw explodes into a bunch of icicles.
Target creature within 5
Right.
feet.
Mavic and Kisha both are not going to be fans of you in a vote.
You have to click Ice Knife plus 6, I think.
Yeah, so just scroll up a little bit where it did the 8 and the 12. There you go. All right, so
8 cold damage.
yeah, big money, max cold damage almost. So what's interesting is this thing's gonna try and make a dex save. Doesn't look super dexterous though. Fails its dex save. But you notice that the cold doesn't seem to bother it as much as you would have hoped.
Well, that's garbage.
So that's super sneaky DM talk for it has
It's got
resistance to
resistance.
cold damage. But I need a
Ain't
dex
that some
save
shit?
from only Mavic because the ice knife only goes 5 feet and this thing takes up 10. So Keisha is safe.
But I do have resistance to cold as well.
You don't even need to
Oh.
because I think you have danger sense, don't you? At 3rd level?
I do, yes. Yep.
You take no damage. You pass your
Yeah, sweet. Love it.
Alrighty. Miro. Thing is like on its last leg.
Then I'll just cast Sacred Flame.
Alrighty, another dex save.
Ow, 1 fucking damage. It passed
It
anyway.
passed the dex save. No damage. Keisha.
Finish it off, Keisha. Finish it off.
Roll 2d4.
Good one.
You take 7 points of drowny water damage.
Yum. I can just take that off my temporary hit points, huh?
You sure can.
Good.
It looks rough.
So
rough.
yeah. So theoretically, right? If I use
The old
if
theoreticals.
I used my breath weapon in a general that direction,
Yeah.
right? Since it's a cone, it should cleave this thing, right?
Yeah, you can hit it without hitting the party.
Great, because I don't want to hit anybody else. Based on my rolls, I won't, so you should be fine anyway. But
Can
Roll
he
with
use a breath weapon while he's drowning?
Yeah. Doesn't
Okay.
explicitly say. It says that he can't cast spells, but
Yep.
it's not a spell.
Done and done.
It's gonna throw up a lot of water.
yeah, it's fine.
might
That'll
help him
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit. Yeah.
So your breath weapon is a save of some sort, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's based on con, I believe. 8 plus con plus proficiency, so 10 plus con.
So 11.
Okay, it's a con save for this thing.
No, he has to make a dex save.
Okay, that's
Oh,
better.
wow. No, you're right. It is Constitution.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
You're right.
Constitution.
Holy smokes.
So, poison damage. No joke. Just so that I'm gonna put this in the Discord. Just so that
Fucking immune to fucking poison because it's a goddamn tortoise.
do.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be spectacular.
I'll post this in
Alright.
the waiting room channel. You guys want to look under that damage immunity section?
Good. Love it.
Whoa.
Yep.
Dude. This is French. He's immune to poisson. That's clearly fish.
Just with
Which
a
is-
spelling mistake.
It's so bizarre for a
Yeah,
creature that lives in the water.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want fish to attack him. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, perfect. So you guys watch Keisha like exhale, like sputtering and choking as he continues to drown this like noxious poison, and the thing just kind of like takes a big deep breath and is like,
Make
and
a,
you can make a con save though to see if you can stop drowning.
Yeah. Make is the important word. That's
make the save.
So
I'm gonna focus
here-
on that one.
here's the question: can I still use my bonus action to move, or do I have to use the bonus action to roll a con save?
Oh, the con save just happens. You don't have to use anything. You can
Great.
still have your movement and any bonus action you want to take.
Great. No, God damn it. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna try to punch him because I fuck this guy.
15 misses.
I fucking knew it. Look, that hits. Or not. I don't know.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Good.
And it's dead.
Hey.
Tell me what this looks like as you punch this giant undead tortoise monster to death.
Let's see here. I'm gonna get a little vindictive here. So I'm gonna channel all of my just rage of everything going wrong for me today, and I'm just gonna punch him. Just it seems like a really slow punch, but it connects with the fleshy part of the back of his leg, and it just ripples up through him, and then water just spills out of his mouth, and he falls the fuck over.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
Oh.
Fun
One of us
fact.
is drowning today.
You're not drowning anymore.
Good.
However,
For fuck's sakes.
yeah, this thing seems to come right back up.
This bitch.
5 plus the damage taken. Oh man. Oh.
And now it's its turn. Oh.
It just got its power back. Yay.
All right. Well. Yeah. It is going to go ahead and drowning waves again.
Great.
It's only 10 feet now because it's not fully in the water.
Ooh, that is unfortunate for.
Quiche,
Bum bum bum.
you made the save.
It's a miracle.
The Mavic.
Mavic, however, did not.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is, however, your turn, Mavic.
Yep. All right.
You-
So
First things first. You take 3 points of drowny damage.
Don't need an incantation to swing a great axe.
I don't. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
There you go.
Wow.
Let's see a roll of 21. Shooey gooey.
He stays dead this time.
Dun dun dun.
Alrighty.
Am I
So-
drowning anymore?
No. As soon as he is reduced to 0 hit points, you stop drowning.
Fantastic.
And we'll get some more like chill music here.
Upbeat, we survive music.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I didn't drown.
The small things in life.
It's the only thing I can fucking celebrate right now. I didn't drown. Yay.
I mean, you knocked it down.
Yeah, knocked it down for a second.
It got up again.
Yeah, it sort of chumbawummed all over the place.
It's like one of those like inflatable arm flailing dudes. That, like the power just disconnected for a second, and then it just came right back.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those guys. All right.
I fired 3 arrows that connected. Can I try to retrieve some?
You don't have to try. They're stuck in this thing.
Excellent. Can I get them out? And
Yeah.
they're still good.
They're
Perfect.
still
I like it.
good. All right. So, you guys were set upon by this thing. You vanquished it. The stairs lead down.
Does the water on the left side now, is it symmetrical? Because there's not a giant body in there?
It looks stiller, but like it's still a bit mangled. Like the bridge has been broken apart.
Oh,
At
okay.
times by
That's
this
what that
thing.
means. Okay. Cool.
Alright, so-
How's the party look? Can I do a cleric roll call? Just kind of get a visual sense on how everybody's looking.
Inexplicably, everyone looks better than they did when you woke up this morning.
Sweet. Good job, everybody.
I mean,
You
know, Keisha looks like he's, spit up about a couple gallons of water, but other than that,
Hydrated, kid.
do you
Like to make things easy for your cleric.
do you want me to take point again?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
this guy.
I
here.
will take point. I will sneak down the stairs. Sorry, stealth down the stairs. My age is showing.
That's true. Alright, so just you are coming right now, Noose?
Yeah, I'll go down and see what's like sort of at the bottom, and then I'll let everyone know to come down.
Okay, hold on here. Do some things. Alright, so
What is that?
Noose. After hundreds of steps, you enter what appears to be a fortress of water and ancient sigils. Waterfalls battle against the unpurified springs, and mist dances into the air. 4 sigils provide light around the staircase, and a thin platform that rocks back and forth slowly. In the distance, you can see a fancy fountain. However, a creature appears to be resting in its waters. That's this creature here.
Yeah,
Give me a perception check.
sure.
Looks humanoid, medium-sized. Doesn't look to be moving.
Okay. I will go up the stairs and let the group know that what I see. There appears to be someone down here. I couldn't make out what it was. Could be a puddle, could be a lake, could be a pond.
Let's brave it.
Think our only path is forward.
And then I am going to stealth up to that dude.
Alrighty. So you guys, the rest of you are all coming down?
Yeah, we're all gonna go to wherever the stairs lead.
Okay. Just put you guys down here, roughly. We're gonna remove the heartbreak from Mavic, but we'll leave it on Keisha.
Thank you.
Also, we have, just so people know what's coming, Oxalis in the chat redeemed undo a crit. So the next crit's gonna get undone.
Man.
Ooh.
Wow.
Toke redeemed give a monster advantage. But Deora redeemed give a player advantage. So the next player who attacks gets advantage, but a monster is going to get advantage and the next crit gets undone.
There's a lot going on.
Awesome.
That is a lot.
I put an arrow.
I like these channel points that you added in. It makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Although I
Oh.
feel like they're the crowd watching the gladiatorial combat, and they're just like, "Oh, let's drop a sharpened axe to the other guy at the end of the arena."
All right. So stealth roll from Noose.
Are you moving us to the bottom of the stairs? I'm still
Oh.
at the top.
Sorry, I put your tokens there, but I didn't move you guys. My bad. There you go.
Yeah. That's so pretty.
Yeah.
All right. So Noose, as you get closer, you see that this figure looks monkey-esque, but like way more like anthropomorphic monkey, just like you're an anthropomorphic bunny. And yeah.
When I get up to,
As you get closer, like within 10 feet, this looks to be... The creature looks to be asleep.
well, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, and when I get up to there, say, in Celestial, is this really a safe place to be napping?
What? Hoi! Hi! Where's Puyon? Who are you?
I'm Nusagi, and I'm also looking for Puyon. Who are you? Does he respond into Celestial at all?
He obviously understood it.
Okay.
But he's answering now in common.
Okay.
I'm Zukong. Puyon is my friend. He and I often journeyed together.
My friends and I are trying to help the village of Panlong.
What seems to be the problem? And just as you're about to carry on this conversation, you see this large whip of water snap from behind the other waterfall as this massive, looks like a dragon but seems to be made almost like entirely out of water, whips into being. And just double check one thing. Don't want to kill you guys accidentally.
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah. Large
No,
whiff
he's
of
gonna
water
kill us
snaps
on
from
purpose.
behind the waterfall. A serpentine creature emerges, its body clear, almost invisible among the rushing waves. A dragon, perhaps? Or an elemental. Regardless, it opens its mouth and roars. We gonna roll that initiative. Give me a
Just
second.
got
I'll
out
clear,
of
I'll
initiative.
clear the turn order. There you go.
Initiative, eh? Oh, that's disappointing.
Keisha got that real high roll.
Yep.
Oops, that's the art. I don't want the art. I want this. Alright. Okay, how'd we do here? We got Miro, Keisha, Noose, Mavic. Cryptic with a 6. That got everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just need these guys. It's 1. It's 2. Sending. Alright. So you see Sun Zukong kind of give you the nod, Noose. He's like,
Whoa, slow down. His name is Sun Wukong.
Sun Zukong.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's got to be a play on Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is like one of the most ancient monkey warrior guys of I believe China.
Weird. So you see him just kind of give you a nod. He's like, stay out of the water. It's dangerous. And he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 60 feet over to there. And he is going to ready an action. Miro.
Miro does what Miro does best. Actually, no, Miro's gonna switch this up. He's gonna try the old classic guiding bolt
Alrighty.
with at a level 2 spell slot and hope for the best.
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Boom.
And 15 points of damage. You guys
Oh,
see
impressive.
this thing start to like glow as this bolt of energy hits it. Kind of has this like nice glow around it now. Anything else?
He said stay out of the water, so I'm going to heed that warning and stay out of the water.
Alrighty.
Can I ask a quick question mechanically?
Sure can.
How did the guiding bolt and the ice knife and all the tokens and non-tokens and stuff like that resolve themselves?
The ice knife, I think, wasn't a thing.
Does a
misclick,
No. Did guiding bolt hit?
The guiding bolt hit.
Yeah,
Which
the ice
caused-
knife
which-
was a misclick. I was just looking at stuff. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to know because we've got like two people in the crowd that have paid for tokens, and then ice knife gives advantage. So I'm just trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, so the only thing that's negative against you guys is the undoing a crit.
Okay.
Deora redeemed tokens to give the player advantage, so Miro had advantage on the attack.
Got it.
Whether the 17 would have hit, who knows? 18 definitely hit. And then the monster has advantage as well, though.
Perfect.
On
Okay,
any
so the
of
next
that
hit the monster uses has advantage, and the next
Yeah.
hit we use has advantage.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
And sorry for the accidental misclick.
No worries.
No worries. So you guys see this thing just disappear for a second. Just dives under the water.
Annoying.
And emerge over here.
Jesus.
Well, that's
Uh,
interesting.
And it is going to go ahead and make a scalding breath attack in a 15-foot cone, which will hit Keisha and Mavic.
Do we need to roll a save?
Oh yes. Here, hold
It sure does.
on. Let me turn off the whispers. I don't know why they always do that. Makes me feel shifty. So there's Scalding Breath. So, make a dex save DC 15. Mavic with advantage.
Woof.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Takes 2260. What?
No, so you take 20 points of fire damage. Now it's fire because this water is like actually boiling. It hurts a lot.
Can I take
Mavic,
half?
You take 10. Keisha, you take 20 points of damage as this breath just scalds you horribly. You are not a pretty person anymore.
Was I to begin with?
We don't
We'll
know,
never
but
know.
you're definitely not anymore. And that is it for its turn. Noose, you're up.
So I yell to the anthropomorphic monkey. So this watery-looking dragon isn't Puyan, who's also a water dragon. And what is this square and this square and these squares? Are they like inset pools,
They're pillars.
or are they? They're pillars.
Yep.
And how do they go up to the ceiling?
The ceiling here, yes, it's about 25 feet, and they're like set into
Got
the
it.
ceiling.
Okay. And this is a watery fountain, you would said.
This, yes, like a
Got it.
standard fountain.
Okay. And does this dragon thing have cover from this?
Yeah, you would have to get over. That's like a large statue, probably 15 feet tall.
Okay, I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to rabbit hop onto the statue. To here. Can I hit it from there?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. And then I will shoot it with an arrow. And I'll make it my favored foe.
Alrighty.
Buck says water is immune to piercing damage.
Well, we'll find out in a second. 12.
12 just hits.
Okay. Let's see here.
9
I'm gonna
points of
re-roll. I'm gonna try to re-roll the piercing.
Okay.
If that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Good. So I do 11 points of piercing.
Okay. Oddly enough, your arrow just doesn't quite have the velocity you would expect as it hits this thing. And it takes 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points. Okay, so it's got resistance. Oh, that's pooey. Well, I'm gonna try to hit it again because I have an extra attack.
12 just hits again.
And okay. Sorry, guys, just got to turn this off so it doesn't roll it. 9 more points of piercing.
I agree. It
Or
takes 4 more
4.
points of piercing. Here. I know what the problem is, guys. You don't have the right motivational boss music.
That's got to be the whole reason.
This will
Yeah.
Turn thing around. We'll turn this around, guys.
be, yeah, I think this will be particularly motivational, I think, for Keisha. Keisha will appreciate this the most, I think.
I was just playing there earlier.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, just as you release that second arrow, you see this thing almost turn into this swirling mist and surge forward, and it moves 15 feet. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, this is going to be great news.
And you see Mavic and Noose. This thing is contorted and almost churning around the statue, just occupying all the space around it. Get the sense that this thing could fit in a very small space if it needed to. And it is going to make 2 whirling whip attacks against you, Mavic. One of these will be with advantage.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance to reduce it by 1d12 plus 4.
Okay.
Good
That
call.
would be good to do.
Odd 16.
Just 5.
Oh
Alright.
boy!
5.
All right. And can you make a strength saving throw, please?
I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. This like whip is like, this lashing
Oh,
whip
oh,
comes out.
Not a crit. Not a crit
No.
because
It's okay. It's
No,
okay
I-
because rules as written, you can't crit on skill checks
Yeah.
Oh.
or,
Oh.
or
Yeah.
saving throws.
Your 18 would have been fine as well. But it is going to attack you again.
Oh.
that doesn't hit.
13 does not hit though.
Alright, so I still take the 13 damage though.
You still take the 13 damage. That's true.
Alright. Okay.
Mavic, you're up.
I am. Alright, so
Kill it.
I will do my best. Well done. I don't think. Yeah. Alright, Great Axe, here it comes. Oh, that was shit.
Swing and a miss.
Were you borrowing Keisha's great axe that time?
I was. Keisha, what's up?
I mean, you can give it back.
We'll swap. Alright, that'll be it for me then.
Just put it out there. Did you want to perhaps rage?
I thought I'm already raging.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you are.
I think I said that on my first time.
Do you want
turn,
a bonus
but,
action attack then?
Well, that I'm not sure if I want a frenzy though,
Oh, I see. I see.
because yeah, I am gonna hold off on that at this time.
Because it's just so exhausting.
I will.
I'm just not. Yeah.
I will say that, like, mechanically, this might be like a bossy boss battle.
Perfect. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be like Kuyon, who turned out to be a good guy, and then we'd be fighting Sorrel like in an hour or so, just time wise. So okay, then I'm gonna frenzy
Okay, yeah, cool.
and attack again. Sweet. At a
14 does hit.
It does. Sweet.
Yep.
I
15.
appreciate the guidance there.
It's really, really hard to kill water with an axe. But you hit it.
Right. I hit it. I'll take it. That'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Mavic or Cryptic.
Oh, you're muted.
I know.
Oh, there we go.
I was talking to myself.
He's plotting and planning over there.
I'm just reading.
Freeze. I believe in you. Don't let me die.
All right. Breaking character for a second. I don't quite understand the components thing. Do I carry around these components?
Yeah, you're
or...
fine. You have an arcane focus, so you don't need to worry about the components.
Okay, thank you. All right. 35.
Toke, a nat 1 is when you roll a 1 on the dice on the d20, it is an automatic failure of whatever you are trying to do.
So I'm going to move to here.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
Do you want, can you just, because I think it's a new spell to a lot of people, can you click the little chat bubble beside it? Perfect. Yeah, so you are a smart enough wizard that you target that cone in such a way that it does not hit your friend Mavic, or
Appreciated.
or Noose. You managed to just clip the side of this thing.
I was trying to just clip the side of it.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. DC 14. Okay, it makes it save. So you can just type in chat /roll 3d8. Oh,
Whoa!
Nice.
boy.
Jesus.
Big money.
Oh.
That
Good work.
is money right there.
Okay. So as you hit it with this ice, even though it seems to resist the worst of it, you see that parts of it actually start to like crystallize. And oh hey KB, and it seems to not be as able to freely move and swirl around. And takes a significant chunk of damage from you. That was a great turn. Next up, Keisha.
All right, now time for me to do nothing. So, let's see here. If I move here, just kind of like skirting the pillar.
Yep.
And yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna punch the water. That's not the craziest thing I've done today, so let's fucking do it.
Hey, it's a little bit frozen. Maybe you can punch the frozen bits.
Hey, look
He
at that.
He hit it.
21 hits. Yeah, it is hard to punch water, but you punched it.
Good. I'm
Was-
gonna punch it again.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You punched it again. Yeah.
All right.
Another solid
Way
punch.
to punch that water.
Hell yeah. So out of curiosity, can I use flurry of blows at this point?
Yeah. You can use
Good.
a
I'm gonna do
key
that.
point to do flurry of blows.
Ooh.
Boy, can you!
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not a crit.
Yeah.
But you can still
Yeah.
roll damage.
Still 21 though.
You can
Still eight.
thank Oxalis for that, Keisha. Next time you see him in stream.
Her.
Hmm?
Oxalis is a her.
Oxalis is not a-
that's Osiris you're thinking of.
Oh, it was Oxalis and not Osiris? I thought it was Osiris. Sorry.
Oxalis.
I was
Their
like,
names
I've
are
been
very similar.
talking to him like all day. I was
No,
like,
I thought you said Osiris.
Oh, no.
Their names are very similar, and
That's
she's
true.
normally on at nighttime.
got you. All right.
There we go.
So you still got your 8 damage, so I did that.
Well, it's finishing the flurry of blows there, so yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that.
6. Jesus.
Oh yeah, because you get two attacks with flurry now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, healthy, like, dose of damage. 4 attacks as you just start, like, laying in the 4-hit combo to this, now slower, somewhat slushy, water dragon. Alright, next up, this guy. You see him kind of, like, frustrated. You see him give his kind of head a shake. And he's like, no, it's not Poyon. I don't know what this is. He's gonna come over. And he is going. Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and make a. Oh, I'll have to turn off whispers on this. Never whisper. He's gonna make a staff attack. And he nat 1'd.
It's a plus
With a
14.
plus 14?
It's a plus 14. Holy
So-
shit.
Remember earlier when I was like, I think that's a play on. Yeah. I think that's why it's a plus 14.
So he missed.
Oh.
Miro. you're up. Keisha looks wrecked.
It's unfortunate.
Bummer for Keisha.
I'm fine. I'm punching water.
I mean, Keisha will be fine, but I am gonna move up here. This is melee. Yeah, this is melee range. I am going to pull out a bag of Portland quickset cement and pour it
I like it.
into the water elemental. No, I don't use this spell that often, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at a.
You need to know how that spell works.
I'll throw it in the chat just so everyone, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not familiar
Well,
with
you
this
should
one.
just in case
No
like
one's
people like
familiar.
Shannon don't really know much about it.
Yeah, right. I never seen it before in my life.
Yeah, just for Shannon.
Yeah.
And I will cast it at a level 2. Hope for the best. Ooh, that's gonna hurt me.
You miss.
Yes. Fuck.
This thing has an AC of 12, and you missed.
I know, it's okay.
Oh man.
And
Oh, that would have been great though. Look at that.
Miro takes psychic damage from that.
yeah, at the end of your turn, as a big ol' fuck you to inflict wounds. Too late, KB. Too late. She tried to give you advantage on the attack, but she's too
Ugh.
late. You can get the next one, KB. It's going to use its legendary action.
Legendary.
At least we all moved really far away.
Yeah. You see it try and like do its like mist thing again, but it seems like the cold and where it's like been somewhat solidified prevents it from moving away. Kind of like does a little bit of a roar in frustration, but it still lashes out to you, Miro, with a whirling whip. At advantage.
Come at me.
22.
That hits.
13 points of slashing damage and a DC 15 save, please.
Alright, hold on. I gotta do math here. And then 8 here. Okay. 7, 4. Strength. DC 18. Pretty tough cookie. Not tough enough, though.
You are pushed back 5 feet and you are prone.
Oh, what a dick.
Alright. Next up is the Water Dragon's turn.
Well, poo.
It is going to roll a dice here. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the word.
You see it just rear back and release another scalding breath towards... Fuck. Cryptic just got far enough away. Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna hit... It's actually gonna hit Cryptic and Mavic, though. It wanted to get all three of you, but Cryptic, you froze it, so it's gonna hit you and Mavic.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
Alright.
Dex?
So-
Alright.
Dex at advantage for you, Mavic, and a Dex saving throw for you, Cryptic.
Ooh.
Bro.
So for that one, I have to click dexterity.
Dexterity
Hey.
in the top left, yeah. Row.
Both of us.
So,
Oh, that's a 17? Oh. Oh.
Oh,
You
That could have been a
both-
lot worse.
Yeah, you guys both take 22 points of burny, boiling water damage.
well, that's Le Poo.
Lovely.
I'm not going to consume your advantage because they both failed with it, KB. You can use it on an attack. And at this point, you see the ice and slush finally shake off this thing, and it's back to being fully liquid again. Noose.
Just to let everyone know, in case you don't, maybe if you click your token and then click in the green spot for your hit points, you can actually do like -13 or +6, and it'll actually do the math for you, so you never have to worry about doing the math. I'm gonna drop Favored Foe in favor of casting Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And then, what do I need to get from here to say here?
Are you just like jumping down?
Yeah.
DC 10 acrobatics.
Oh boy. Show me potato salad.
Oh no!
Christ.
Wump.
You land prone.
Okay, so how much movement did I used 10 squares of movement?
Yeah,
To
you
get
10
there?
feet.
Or 10 feet?
Yeah.
So getting up from prone will cost me 15, so I'm at 25. Well, that's 100% not awesome. I am going to... I'm going to fire my Zephyr Strike from the ground, which will negate attacking from the ground
Yeah.
to make
so
it just
straight
a
roll.
normal hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to also say that that wastes the KB advantage or not.
Oh, you can no. With KB's advantage, you will actually have advantage. I'll say.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. Okay, I'll take that. Thanks, KB. I gotta actually roll to hit.
Yeah. And yes, Deora, that is one of two
Oh,
kitties.
12.
That
Yep.
Mavic
12.
has.
Jazz.
12 is
12.
just enough to hit.
Okay. So I will do 9 points of piercing plus 7 points of force damage.
Okay, and the force seems to have full effect.
Yes, but more importantly, it will give me another 30 feet of movement. So I will use, I have 50 now, so I'll use 15 to get up, leaving me with 35. And then I'll go hide like over here.
Okay. You should see the other one, Deora. It has a mangly ear. Super cute.
And that is it for me.
Whoops.
Alrighty. Mavic. You've had better days.
Yeah, things are a little tough right now, but I'll power through. So... Yeah, I'm gonna Reckless Attack and Great Axe.
Fuck. Why? Why are they all crits?
I'm having a night. In a good way.
15 points of damage, reduced to 7.
Yeah, and number 2.
11, reduced to 5. This thing's looking really hurt now.
And I think that's it for me.
Alright.
11 reduced to 5? What's that?
It's really hard to hit water with an axe.
Gotcha.
It's got resistance.
Alright.
I follow you.
Oh! Toke, given a player advantage. Cryptic, if you have an attack roll this turn, you have advantage on it, thanks to Toke.
Okay.
God, the chat's really pulling for you guys now. Everyone wants to redeem to give you guys things.
We like
Gonna-
to chat.
I'm gonna move over one spot.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast try and do some acid damage.
Okay, so I will do this as I'll give it disadvantage on the save because it's not a attack to hit, but I'll give this guy disadvantage on the save. So it's a dex save, and he'll take the lower of these two.
Oh fuck.
14 meets it, beats it. So, it takes each creature, creature covered in the acid. What's the save? It still does something on it, not fit, right? Or be covered in acid. Okay.
Yeah.
It just doesn't get covered, it still takes the damage. Right?
Jess it off.
Caustic
No,
Brush,
I
not
think it's a save or suck.
Oh, is it just a cantrip?
I think it's a save or suck.
Yeah, it's a save or suck.
Oh wow. 11
Yeah,
save
each creature in the
suck.
line must succeed on a dex save or be covered, and if it's covered, it takes damage at the beginning of each of its turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like, it's a super powerful spell if it hits, because it could do.
Yeah, I was trying.
20
I was trying to give us some at the start of each of its turns, but it didn't work.
It could do 20d4 acid damage over the course of its duration to 6 people if they were all standing in a line. So I mean,
That's why I moved over because it's
Yeah,
within a 5-foot cone. But
All
it's
right.
a killer spell.
yep.
No such luck that time. Oops, Keisha,
Nope,
it's your turn.
I was reading through them, and that seemed like our best option.
Well, time to punch water again.
Another player advantage.
Oh, Deor got it in time. However, 11 still doesn't hit.
Yeah. Well, then let's try again.
15 does.
Hey,
Great.
7 isn't bad.
I'm going to use another key point to do another flurry of blows.
Oh boy, here it comes.
What up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
17 hits.
Hit him.
Okay. Yeah, that hits too. Alright, yeah. This thing
Touching water for days.
super hurt. The Sun Zukong.
Do better with your plus 14 this time, mate. Come on, Jesus.
He is going to go ahead and looking over at what he deems a kindred spirit next to him. He's going to go ahead and reach out and touch Keisha.
Hot.
Ooh, that ape touch.
Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la.
You heal for 20 health
Oh, nice.
as you feel some curing energy just flow into you.
I think that should be a thing.
A good touch.
Yep.
All right, Miro.
Okay. Miro stands up. Just grumbles to himself and fucking water. Retcon, I gave myself 3 HP back because I forgot that I have heavy armor master, so I should have reduced that tail whip.
Yep.
I
Fair.
just gave myself. And I'm just gonna come back up and be like, all right, let's try this again.
I think he gets advantage because of KB.
No, KB's.
I used
She do it
I used
again?
it.
She did it
Oh, she did
again.
it again? Nice.
The channel points. I'm gonna have to make these things cost more. You guys are all fucking savages. All right, with advantage, inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds, baby. I'm just gonna do it level 1 this time.
Show me potato salad.
Oh, 13's enough.
Oh,
Okay. How does it look, Miro?
Oh,
How do you want to do this?
I've waited for this day. I mean, it's water, so I kind of just like reach both my hands like into the water and just like necrotic like force just starts like oozing out of my fists as it slowly encompasses the entire water dragon into just like a necrotic form of its former self. Portland quick dry cement kicking in too. Just like it's just essentially a statue of necrotic energy in the form of its former self. Then I headbutted to shatter it.
Wow, savage! It's just as Miro described. I can't do it any more justice than that. This thing looks like something out of like, you know, that Captain Planet got a hold of, and Miro just ends this thing, rotting and decaying it into just big old pile of watery sludge.
Love it.
And with that, you guys are out of initiative. And this thing, I guess I should mark it as such, just fades back and seeps into the water. And Sun Tzu Kong comes over. Well, that was a little bit unexpected. I was expecting to wake up next to my friend Puyan and not a band of mostly competent adventurers and some foul water spirit that I assume you let in. How very careless of you.
That was not us.
Well, then why are you here?
We were given a scroll and we arrived here. The city sent us to save them.
Save them from what? What befell the village?
The water was bad.
What? Oh, allow me. And you see him just kind of like dip his tail into the water. And you actually can like smell it more than like see any change. But you get this much more kind of like fresh, airy smell now coming from this whole cavern. And the water has this almost like iridescent kind of golden shine again.
So the villagers won't die anymore?
No. But do you know where Puyan has gone? Have you heard of him or seen him?
He disappeared.
We're hoping that you would know.
Huh. Well, he was here when I went to sleep.
How long ago was that?
Was that?
200 years or so. Usually we check in on each other from time to time.
Can
He
you
has
find
a
him?
very nice fountain. Oh, I'll go look for him now. But I suspect he's probably not here.
Where would he be if he's not here? Where does Puyan go on vacation? Where's his like number one destination?
Well, I suspect
Look
he
at that
probably gone to some of his other shrines and temples. I would hope that nothing ill has befallen him. I will go and check. But he did help with that foul spirit, even if I still think you may have caused it. You deserve a reward. And he reaches off his back and hands you this like golden quarterstaff that has the mechanically it has the reach property, but functions as a normal quarterstaff. I will go and search for him now. I wish you all the best. And you see him kind of like give a whistle. Yes.
Are you going to come back if you find him?
Oh, come back here. Yes, if I find him. Yes.
I mean,
The
how will we
village?
know if he's found?
No. It's a very good question. I will find you if I find him.
Excellent.
You hear me like give this whistle, and you see this like cloud just kind of like swoop in from the side. All right. Well, I'm sure the village had, you want to go and report back, tell them everything's fine. I'm going now. I'll let you know if I find Puyang. You see him just hop on this cloud and.
Is that it? Do we go back to the village? How do we go back to the
Well-
village?
Hopefully the dock is still long.
Maybe a long swim back to shore, that's for sure.
Cryptic, you don't have the scroll anymore, right?
I think that the scroll disappeared after I read it.
We're stuck here for eternity.
For the sake of brevity, you guys, if you try and head back the way you came, you can make your way back to town. The dock is indeed still long. And you see the whole attitude in the town is different. There is talk of someone saw this golden cloud shoot out of the lake. And that the water all through the village has been purified. The villagers are like rejoicing and singing your praises as heroes. The villagers are talking about putting on the Rain and River Festival. There's thunderous applause, cheers, and you guys collect your reward, the 3,000 gold from the Lord and Lady of Pelong.
3,000.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it went up.
3,000
It went up by.
pieces.
It went up by 2,000.
It's Electrum. I don't know why they gave the reward in Electrum pieces. Apparently, they wanted that to be the default currency of this world.
They promised us 1,000 gold. I think we fight them for it.
Yeah, we got a fancy new staff.
We got a fancy new staff.
Also, Toke, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Definitely don't need to, but always appreciated. So yeah, that concludes this little one shot. However,
We did it! Woo!
Yeah, no
Oh,
one
we
died.
did
it.
You guys did it.
And it didn't take 9 hours.
Yeah.
KB, any thoughts?
It didn't even take 4 hours.
One shot in
Shocking.
under 4 hours. Man, we nailed it.
Yeah.
Nobody died. Nobody even got knocked down.
Well,
KB
okay.
KB's feeling the shade.
Yeah, I know, but okay, but in KB's defense, like honestly, that one shot had all of us trying to come up with a plan. Like that's where it goes. Like that's where it goes downhill. This one was
Yeah.
just find a target, kill a target.
Mhm.
KB also had me playing, which is never a good idea.
Is there a
Never good.
blacksmith in this town?
Is there a blacksmith? I think there is. Actually, hold on.
He's joking.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not.
Yeah, it's weird. The blacksmith's door is bolted shut, and the whole building is built out of stone.
Is there was there anything in that dead end with the lake puddle?
Yeah, if you go there, you fight the guy you fought at the top of the stairs first. It is an alternate way into the temple at the bottom. It's a 120-foot swim with an athletics check to fight the current.
And we decided to go down the stairs. That's a shame.
You're not playing stealth this time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that was really good, guys.
That was tons of fun.
Really enjoyed it. Fun fact, there are continuations of this one shot, like world and lore. Should people have the future interest or desire, I'll definitely keep these characters and stuff around on Roll20, in case anyone does decide to dust them off in future. But
Miro's got some stuff
yeah,
still that I want to. I want to.
Yeah, how do you like playing a non-dwarf?
I really wanted to play the Minotaur. I'm really still pissed that it doesn't have dark vision. But that being said,
Okay.
I do like what the Minotaur has, just because it's got some fun little bonus actions.
You had a good couple headbutts there.
yeah.
So just to let you know, if you take the Magic Initiate feat, you can actually. Oh no, not Magic Initiate. If you take Eldritch Invocation feat, it allows you to get one Eldritch Invocation from the Warlock page, and one of the ones you can take is called Devil's Sight, which will actually give you dark vision to 120 feet, and you can see through magical darkness. And your dark vision, basically, it makes it look like it's like daylight, as opposed to regular peasant dark vision, which makes it look like dim light.
Well, yeah.
So
Let me warn
Just
you
to
about
let
the warlock route. It takes you down a difficult path.
well, this is just a feat, so it depends on what the
Yes.
DM sort of wants to do. It could be like a wet your whistle down the spiral. but that's a way to get dark vision
Dark vision.
if you don't want to just be a artificer, druid, ranger, sorcerer, or wizard and just take the spell. Dark vision.
Actually, like, I think it's like if I take the light domain cleric, I get I get dark vision as a spell.
Yeah. So there you go.
But yeah, Keisha and Cryptic, thank you so much for playing. Cryptic, hope you enjoyed your first foray into the deep end of D&D. Keisha, the dice fucking hate you, but
Yeah, they do.
Punch water like a pro at the end there.
Now,
Yeah.
now I remember
He's
why
been
I
a DM
tend-
so long.
Yeah, like now I know why I tended to DM more than play, because the dice fucking just hate me.
well,
The other idea is to play a monk, so you can just like where I get to one attack, you get like 16. So one of them's
Yeah,
got to
exactly.
be good.
Like this is the way I balance it. I'm just gonna have to play a monk forever.
There you
Monks
go.
are fun.
Monks are
Go
fun.
for it. Yeah.
Clerics are fun.
And to
Monks
answer-
are fun.
And to answer my question from earlier, I just finally found that I do have dark vision. so I didn't need to ask that question earlier.
Yeah, you're a gnome.
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, fun
Cool.
fact, when I was making Cryptic's character, I was like, I should give him dark vision. I will pick anything but a Minotaur. Was my exact thought process.
Fun fact, Casey realized it after he picked the Minotaur that, nope,
Yeah, I know.
player character doesn't.
Because I fucking research. Like, the problem was I looked at the Minotaur. Like, it was the monster sheet that I looked
Yeah.
at, but I saw dark vision. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. It's a Minotaur. It lives in a labyrinth. It needs dark vision. It's like, and like, of course, I build my character, and then fucking Brimson's like, "Hey, are you an idiot? Because you did it again." We're like, what?
KB,
I
no more cleric suggestions for Casey. If you give him another character that's a fucking cleric, I will lose my mind. I'm removing cleric as a playable class for my next campaign.
What? Oh, I can't. I'm out. I'm not doing that.
Casey, you almost did no cleric work today. It was like
I
all of
healed
that.
nobody. I did not do a single cleric thing tonight.
This is true. The one time that I'm like, man, I could really use some healing. I really hope the cleric decides to help me. Like, it's fine.
And
Yeah.
then,
And at the end, of all
Monk
this,
had to
you
come and
ended
help
up
me.
with more health than most of us because the monkey fucking gave you a senzu bean.
yeah, fuck it. I wasn't gonna heal you for 20. That's for sure. You were gonna- no matter what I
Casey-
gave you.
Casey read the Laura Bailey book on running a cleric.
Yeah.
I actually, I mean, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, but I didn't take a point of damage that whole game.
I almost went perfect. It was that stupid little fucking tail whip that finally knocked me.
Well, I took it all for you.
Yeah. You definitely played the frontline meat shield role very
Oh
well.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I survived, so sweet.
All survived. Everyone's alive,
Yeah,
and
you guys-
nobody got knocked down.
You guys did
Yeah.
great. Next
I've
time,
yet
Half
to
the
die
party
in
didn't-
a one shot. It's shocking.
Deora
Yeah.
said,
Half
yeah,
the
but
party
Keisha,
didn't end up either dead or in jail.
Keisha
And
got
we could-
disfigured. And to be fair, so did Cryptic and Mavic. 3 of you are ugly AF right now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking Minotaur. I came in this thing ugly AF.
But on the flip side, right? If we were going to keep going, Keisha seems like the most logical person to take the staff. So I mean, that's super win.
Yeah.
True enough.
A quarterstaff with reach, plus 1 quarterstaff with
This is the funny thing.
reach.
I do have a quarterstaff with me. I was like,
Yeah, well, a
no, never
quarterstaff
using
is
it.
a quarterstaff is a monk weapon, which means you can use the monk weapon to set up all of your other monkey attacks.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. don't
See what I
like
did
it,
there?
but I see what you did. Well, guys,
Not apologizing.
I'm super happy that we finished a one-shot in the allotable time slot, which is super exciting. Also, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching the stream. Looking at calendar for any of you who want more D&D, because realistically, there's never enough D&D.
Play Thursday.
We play Thursday night. Most of the people from this game.
In 2 days.
Yeah, actually, I play, Lucas plays, Casey and Shannon play, just with a different DM. And trust me, that group is...
Murder
You wanna see-
hobos.
You want to see some crazy shit happen? You tune into that stream, 7 o'clock Eastern on Thursday, and oh boy, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like all
Like when we
neutral
s-
evil alignment, almost.
But yeah, like
I'm a
like
good
when we
person.
shot an entire barrack and said it was self-defense.
What?
It-
What self-defense?
Yeah.
It was.
I think
Yeah,
I'm a
sure.
good person.
That's like
I'm
step
just
one on the that's step one on the sociopath scale.
Yeah.
Myths are just like money, but people are good.
I don't play a cleric. That's the only game that I don't play a cleric in.
That's true.
And
I stole
He's
that role
awesome.
from you. Yeah.
I wish I.
But
did
it's
play
also a
cleric.
game where he doesn't have dark vision.
A dragon should have fucking dark vision. Dragon, an elephant, and a minotaur should all have fucking night vision. All right. Logic dictates that those 3 creatures or mythological animals should have night vision.
I am
You managed-
making a channel point redemption thing right now for remind Casey that he doesn't have dark vision.
An elephant. They literally see in the dark. They migrate during evening hours. Should fucking be able to see in the dark.
So good.
I am so angry. This game mechanic makes no sense.
Keep
Alright,
saying
well-
it. Someday it'll be true.
All right, we have
Yeah.
now added the channel point reward for dark vision check.
Just in case Jeremy Crawford ever jumps on the screen.
Yeah, Jeremy, if you ever
Why-
tune in or watch this VOD,
Yeah, Casey's got something to tell you.
This
Very
is why I
constructive.
just play dwarf clerics. Just dwarf clerics all day.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Again, I love running these one shots and one offs, so we definitely will do this again. Glad to have you guys come back. If not, we'll certainly find more people. Deora, Toke, we'll get you guys indoctrinated into the D&D world as well, and look forward to growing the D&D presence we got. Also, if anyone is watching, definitely and enjoyed the stream, big thanks to the stream-based Discord. You can see the link on the Twitch channel down at the bottom. Head on over there, send some support if you're looking to get into streaming. It is a fantastic group. Perfect.
Thanks
Deora's
so
in.
much for Yeah. Crimson, thanks for throwing this together. And you did this in like 24 hours, so much appreciated. You're awesome.
Yeah,
No
thanks, dude.
problem. We can't go 6 days without D&D. That's just nuts.
And
Absolutely.
Just
thank you
nuts.
for filling out an entire form for me.
Man, making characters is a fun pastime. Lucas and I think, have like 8 backup characters just in case.
Oh god. Yeah.
I have at least 6 clerics ready to go.
It's weird. He can spell Aurum 6 different ways, even though there's only 4 letters.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now that I've dipped my toes in it, I'll have to look into it a little bit more and actually learn some things.
Excellent.
Rather than trying to read every single thing before every one of my turns.
It can be a lot.
So much. There's so much. Like, I mean, just like the player's handbook on its own has so much, and then like
Yeah.
like Brimson's compendium, like we have access to so many additional races and classes that it does make building a character somewhat overwhelming at times.
But yeah,
That's true,
if
man.
anyone ever
If you're
has any
ever
questions,
overwhelmed.
you're on the Discord, hit me up. Send me a direct message on here. I will happily answer. And love bringing people into the D&D world. Hope you all have a good night. To find who we're going to raid now. Who is online?
Just remember, Chris, if you ever feel overwhelmed, just play monk. All you have to do is hit things, then flurry of blows. That's literally the only shit I did.
Well, it only works well if you can throw dice.
Well, that's where you let the computer do it.
Okay, well, it's like Christmas spirit. We can watch Love Hard.
All right.
Backslash
Yeah, Roll20
raid.
makes it pretty easy.
Backslash.
And
It's
also,
backslash
I love
raid?
Nina Dobrev. Even
Yeah.
though I know she's not a great
Or
actress,
forward
but,
slash. One of the
Slash.
slashes. Slash raid.
Onyx. Queen.
Wind River.
6. Bam.
There you go.
Alrighty. Thanks, everyone. And we will chat with most of you all tomorrow or sooner.
Channel.
Take care, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
Night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
A Writer's Odyssey. Ooh.
Good session, guys.
Thanks.
No, you need to go over here. You did the one. Alex, Sarah, thank you for the raid.
That was fun.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
No
Have a good
worries,
night.
guys. Have a good one.
Thanks for joining us.
If you ever have space for
Oh,
somebody in a campaign, please let me know.